Welcome back, everyone, to 4K Kings, home of movies, physical media.
It's definitely the home of movies. I look at it as the home of friendship, Matt.
Home of friendship and so much more, live from 4 Peddlers Row, unit number 234.
That's correct, Matt. That's correct. For anybody who wants to send us love letters, 4Ks, just as long as your name isn't Ted Kaczynski, we'll accept anything.
Yes, we sure will. And thank you, everyone, for being here live with us tonight. Another fantastic Tuesday. Russ, always a pleasure to do this with you. Yes, every other week.
It is. It is. It's a pleasure to do this with you as well, Matt. I just realized I kind of got a Ted Kaczynski thing going here.
You got a little Ted Kaczynski thing going?
He was a fashion icon.
He was a bit of a fashion icon.
I'll have to double check that, but I think it's a safe assumption.
And as everyone's filing in, say hello to the community out there. Say hello to one another. Say hello to your friend, Lindsay, the producer. Lindsay, how is everybody doing out there tonight?
Hi, everybody. It's good to be here. Everyone's tuning in. We've got Josh from Southern England. We've got Mike's Mega World of Movies repping Scotland and sunny Orlando for the week.
Very nice.
Adinier's in the house.
And I'm assuming everything's working. Can we just get a check that everything seems to be working? People can see us and people can hear us.
The gang has not said otherwise, so I think we're okay.
Let us know. That sounds good to me. I'll take it.
They're quick to let us know where we're coming up short.
They may be indifferent today.
They may be a little indifferent. They're like, mics are on, mics are not on, whatever. As long as
they're just here for the visuals today.
That's what they're here for.
And we will provide them.
And we certainly will. Again, we're so happy to have everyone. We got a lot to cover tonight. Let me just see here. Sorry, I'm kind of like doing some crap like last minute. But anyway, here we are again, live Peddlers Row, unit number 234. Always happy that it's Tuesday to cover our favorite physical media news. And we're on our way, as you know, Russ, to 20,000 subscribers.
If our equations and algorithms are correct, I believe we're going to hit that next Friday.
By next Friday, we should be at 20,000 subscribers. Thank you to everyone out there for helping us reach that goal. Keep spreading the love. Keep spreading our name. Keep getting us out there. Help us get there as soon as possible, hopefully by next Friday.
That's right. Keep it spread.
And tonight we've got a lot of news that we're going to be covering. We've got news from Scream Factory. We've got news or more insanity from Imprint.
More insanity?
More insanity.
I can't wait.
They're doing a lot of insane things. We got some Steelbooks. We'll be roasting, maybe toasting.
Maybe.
The physical media collections of the audience at home.
Imprint's off the chain. You're right, man. Somebody needs to sit them down and have a talk.
Have a quick talk. And don't forget to send us your roast or toast submissions as well. We'll be flashing our email a little bit later. It's also in every description of every video we ever put out.
So you guys, you keep it spread. We're going to be doing the flashing.
We'll be doing a little bit of flashing. Also, of course, want to do a quick plug on our merch shop.
We'll do some plugs.
Got to do some plugs. Want to do... Actually, hold on one second. Sorry, one moment.
It's okay, Matt.
All right, no, I'm just going on the fly here.
I'm here for support. Bro.
You're here for support? All right, here we go. Let's take a look at this. So just want to give a quick plug to our physical media store. Here it is, 4KKings.com. Don't forget to go shop there. I'm wearing one of our support physical media hoodies.
Looking sharp.
Yeah, and what are you wearing, Russ?
Yeah, what the hell is that, Russ?
Wow. I guess if you shop at the 4KKings.com web store, you apparently get an ego that's out of control and you talk shit on anybody who wears otherwise.
That is right. We only wear 4K Kings merch in this studio.
What a commercial, guys.
Don't forget to pick up your 4K Kings merch. We got Cult Films Never Die 4K Kings branded merch that talks about other physical media related topics.
We do not have what I'm wearing.
We certainly
Don't
do
even
not.
Look at Russ.
We certainly do not have that.
Block off half the screen.
But once again, we do ship worldwide, depending on where you're from. When you log into the web shop, you'll see all of the duties, all of the shipping rates, all of the fees, all bundled up so you'll know exactly what the price is ahead of time and don't have to worry about any hidden fees with the 4K Kings.
That is true. No hidden fees.
How many hidden fees did you pay for that shirt you're wearing?
A ton. And that's why I'm going to 4KKings.com to right my wrongs.
There we go. No hidden duties.
For real. A lot of duty went involved when I was getting this shirt, Matt. No cutie patooties, all duties.
All duties. Ross, I'm going to give you a round of applause for that. That's great.
Not for my shirt, but the round of applause for our banter.
No, of course. And again, take a look here. We got a lot of stuff for everybody. We got hats, we got totes, we got hoodies, we got long sleeves, we got t-shirts, all shapes and sizes and colors. New drops will be coming soon. Keep your eyes peeled, and if you haven't picked something up yet, help support this channel.
That's right. That's right. And coming soon, we'll have water bottles, stickers. What else is coming, Matt? I think a few blouses.
Perhaps.
Blouses,
perhaps.
The 4K KACZYNSKI. I want to bring this up. The 4K KACZYNSKI probably will launch in 2026.
If we're lucky.
If we're lucky.
Lindsay's working on those now.
We've already got the pre-orders coming in. It's going to be the hottest thing to hit the streets since the Yeezys.
And if you have any suggestions on what kind of merch you would like to see, obviously we have branded stuff, but physical media related stuff as well. Drop us a line. Let us know what you want to see. We want to make sure we're putting only the finest products out there for the audience.
That's right, man.
So 4KKings.com. Do not forget to check that out. Thank you as always. We really appreciate that. And let's see. Last week, what the hell did we do last week, Russ?
Last week we didn't stream.
Last week we didn't stream, but instead we put up a video that about 300 of you watched.
It was a good one.
It was a great one, and it was actors who tried to rap one of a Time Life music commercial that Russ and I shot for the people that no one seemed to want to watch.
I don't understand. It's such a trending topic.
Maybe it's the thumbnail. I think maybe we should have gone with this one.
Oh, are you bringing our behind-the-scenes drama to the forefront?
We tried so many different thumbnails for this badass.
You're trying to weaponize our audience against us. Don't say who wanted what, and let's see what they say.
No,
but they know it's you because you. Oh, God damn it, you saboteur!
Look at Joe Pesci here, looking tough as hell.
Look, the real problem is the topic. The real problem is we couldn't settle on a good title to sell it.
No,
it's us, man.
We did it.
It's
bad host.
We did
bad
it.
Host.
I want to say thank you to the 300 people that watched it, and also the rest of the people who allow us to be us, allow us to spread our wings and have fun outside of the physical media universe. That's what makes me happy.
We turn into Sly and the Family Stone. we want to thank you guys for letting us be ourselves again.
Thanks for letting us be ourselves.
I agree.
So we put this out there. If you haven't checked it out, give it a look. It's honestly, I had probably one of the best times I've had in a long time shooting a video. I laughed pretty much the whole time through.
Well, Matt, if you want them to give it a look, throw up the proper thumbnail.
Right.
This doesn't exist.
This is it right here. Take a look. You won't believe these tracks.
I don't think anybody can read all that on a thumbnail, to be honest with you.
I disagree, and so does ChatGPT.
Well, who am I?
I need ChatGPT to sit next to me. It agrees with me.
If I keep wearing shirts like this, what probably happened, man?
I don't have a thumbnail for this next thing, but I also wanted to mention that our most popular short to date was posted, and that was our Will Smith short, where everyone deemed us Will Smith haters.
They named you Will Smith hater.
They named me a Will Smith hater.
I was pretty silent throughout that. No,
they named us all haters.
I jumped in at the end, but I took a more practical approach where you chose to rely on emotion.
I did.
And I think that came across as very hater-ish.
I was not apologetic about the fact that I just don't personally like Will Smith, but I'm not against anyone that does. I wasn't saying, like, you're an idiot if you like Will Smith. No. I just don't personally. And you defended him, and I think I was very... I don't know. I think I was very calm about my opinion.
Well, actually, no, I didn't defend him at all in the short. Like I said, I took the practical approach. I explained, listen, when I was a child, I'll never forget this. I saw him and his agent in an interview, and it was right when the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was ending. And him and his agent talked about how they sat down and they studied the box office analytics of the top highest grossing films, what works, what doesn't. They realized at that time in the top 10, it was Star Wars, E.T. They were like, whoa, this is a sci-fi element. Boom, Independence Day, Men in Black.
Yes.
Family element. Like I said, his whole career was catered and crafted towards an image. Now, I think where you and I disagree on is that I forgive him catering to an image more than I do most people who are sellouts.
Okay.
But by definition, he is a sellout. And I think I agree with you on the on how we judge art.
There you have it. Russ is a Will Smith hater, and I've been vindicated. So check out that award-winning short. and find out for yourself if we're haters or not.
Hey, you know I have another theory about Will Smith that I posited to both you and Lindsay, the producer, and you both had nothing to say back.
We don't have time for you to cover it.
Oh, no, I'm going to make a short in and out. I'm going to answer the people who viewed you as a Will Smith hater. Not really to defend you, but just to clear my name.
In defense of Will Smith.
That'll get us to 20K.
That'll get us to 20K fast.
Yeah.
Before we jump further ahead, wait,
man. You ever seen Bright?
No, what the hell's that?
It was the Netflix movie he did. With
Oh
David
yeah, where there was like
Ayer
trolls or something in it.
Yeah.
Joel Edgerton.
Oh, was he in it?
I think he's one of the
so you
troll
saw
people.
You saw it.
I mean, I saw that he was in a movie with Will Smith, and I was like, why? Anyway, before we get into today's news, when we were prepping this, I just so happened to see our stream information from 1 year ago. And I just wanted to take us down memory lane. 1 year ago today, almost to the day. Do you know what we covered?
I'd like to take a trip down memory lane. Botched that reference.
You did.
Let's do it.
James Earl Jones passing away 1 year ago.
Man. That's sad.
Sorry to be a downer.
I wasn't prepared. Yeah, I thought you were going to hit me with some. We went from this number to this number.
No celebration for us. I just noticed.
An obituary.
Yeah, I just noticed that 1 year ago 1 year's passed since James Earl Jones' death, and then around that time we also put out our best Tom Cruise performances of all time video a year ago. So if you haven't checked that out, check out a video we did from a year ago. But moving on to today's news.
Some weird plugs.
All the plugs. One more plug. What we have coming soon, Russ.
Oh, okay.
Best worst movies.
That's right. The best worst movies of all time. I like to consider myself a connoisseur of this genre.
Yes.
And our goal in putting together this segment is to give you the ones that are worth watching, not the ones that are just bad, the ones that actually have an internal logic that you can sit through, you can enjoy, you can laugh at them, but you're ultimately laughing with them.
Yes.
And we, I think, came up with the definitive list.
I agree. I think it was great.
And best worst movies of all time.
I'd be interested to see what some of the audience thinks on that. Next week, we'll be dropping that video. Some of our no more actors rapping. It's okay. But next week, we'll be dropping a video about the best, worst movies of all time. And also coming soon after that, movies that scarred us for life.
Yeah, that was a tough one to film, man. There was a lot of tears, a lot of hugging. I think we got to a new place, though.
We did.
I think we did.
I exorcised some demons.
Anytime anyone says that, I think of Ace Ventura. You know what I mean?
This house is clear.
Yeah.
Exorcise the demons. We also have more fun topics playing, like our review of the Nightmare on Elm Street box set, House Party, Miss 45, our top 5 physical media releases of all time. We're coming down the home stretch of the year.
We really are. Let us know if there's any topics you guys want to see.
Absolutely. We're also gearing up to host some guests on the show.
That we are. Who's first up on the docket?
I don't want to say because I actually don't know, but maybe soon we'll know. But if there's anyone particular you would like us to reach out to say, hey, it would be cool to see you guys have a conversation with this person or that person. Let us know who that might be. If whoever you might be interested in seeing us talk to for the first time, a conversation outside of just the two of us and Lindsay, the producer.
When you word it that way, my suggestion is Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway. I'm sure she's available for us.
Mine is Russ's mom.
Let's get Russ's mom on the line.
Lindsay, why are you coming in here like dissing me?
That's not a diss.
We've been
How is
what?
that a diss?
We've been 15 minutes.
You talk about your mom all the time. I'd love to get to know her better.
Hold on.
On the movies that she took you to as a kid?
I can't even get a sentence out. This has been 15 minutes. And what was the first? Hey, what are you wearing, bozo? Then second time, she's like, yeah, your mom.
Your mama.
It's like, who do you want to interview? She's like, your mom.
I legitimately would like to get to know your mom better.
Well, that sounds nicer. Thank you.
See, we like that.
I'm sorry. That was a more cordial and pleasant way.
You're on the defense tonight, huh?
Well, that's what happens when people attack my wardrobe.
At least everyone's on time tonight. Hey.
Well, he's getting in on it
There
now,
we go.
too.
At least everyone clocked in on time for this stream.
Look at this cloud of energy I brought.
Well, now that stellar intro is over, a classic 15 minutes of an intro from your favorite 4K Kings, let's dive into the news.
I had a good one lined up, too, but we just decided to do 1 year anniversaries of deaths and, a lot of other fun stuff.
We'll let you close out with your intro that was too big.
Okay.
Russ, can you believe that Back to the Future is 40 years old?
Yes.
Does that make you feel old?
Does
that make you feel old?
Follow-up question.
It was rhetorical, the first one.
I suppose it's been with me my entire life, and, you know, I'm 23.
So Back to the Future, turning 40 years old, and the physical media gods are saying, hey, you want to buy it again?
How many times has it been released on 4K?
Jesus Christ, so many times, which is why, I mean, obviously we're going to talk about it, and I want to share how many things they're putting out for this 40th anniversary. They're giving it to you every which way you can friggin' imagine, but it's already been released every which way you can imagine on Blu-ray 4K. This is the title that never dies. And at this point, haven't we all bought it? I think they're really trying to entice us to get it again, which I'll leave my thoughts here for a second. I'm not saying I'm completely out, but there's one iteration of what's happening here that piqued my interest a little bit, and I'll share with you as we go.
The only way I'll buy a future edition of Back to the Future is if they can somehow get Crispin Glover on it to talk about his experiences as a bonus feature. I would love
to hear.
Yeah, just to hear him trash talk it for I want an hour and a half of Crispin Glover unfiltered on his experiences with Back to the Future. That I will upgrade to. I'm not upgrading shit just because it says 40th on the cover.
Well, here's mine. So I've got my Ultimate Trilogy Edition right here.
That's
there we
really
go.
Nice.
Oh, there's the box cam. So right there, a little blurry, but there it is. That's what I got. It doesn't say 35th anniversary on it, but there are editions that say literally 35th anniversary edition on there.
As we said, there's about 72 editions in existence.
Do you remember this edition with the hoverboard?
How could I forget it? That was probably the 10th one I saw.
This is the 35th anniversary trilogy, limited edition, collectible, levitating, hoverboard replica.
It didn't work.
I
tried riding that damn thing and I fell on my ass.
They also had a plutonium box set.
This is going too far. This is one complaint I do have about the original Back to the Future. Why the hell was Doc dealing with terrorists?
He was.
And why are we making it some cutesy thing as a, hey, let's hold our collector's edition of Back to the Future into a potential 9/11. It's not right, Matt.
They also did a set of steals, if you remember, Russ. Here they are.
I actually forgot this one.
And they all kind of match up to be the DeLorean.
They do. The DeLorean in front of the clock tower?
Yeah, well, you see how it's like all three eras, the 55 or 2 and then the third one. See what they did there?
I take it back. That's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool.
I wish I bought that one.
All right, well, this is what we had in the past. We took it back in time.
That's the power of love. That's the power of a delayed applause.
I clicked the button and it didn't work. All right, so let's see. Let's roll out everything that we're doing for the 40th anniversary. You ready to see all this stuff? And let's see if they can entice you to buy any of it.
Oh, they'll try.
All right. So here's the first iteration of what we're looking at here. It's just like an outer box with 3 individual cases. Now, I will say my old one comes in like a booklet, which I just ripped.
As you struggle with that, let me point out the edition I went with. I only own the original artwork steelbook of the first film. Yeah. I don't feel the necessity to own 2 or 3. Everyone in the comments, give me hell.
Yeah, this came in like a book in the classic slide out disc thing where you got to put your fingerprints on it, and it sucks. The book itself is nice. It's got posters on the inside like the original stuff. I like that, but it's just hard to get the discs out. This, they're giving you 3 individual cases with the 3 individual original arts.
Is that what's enticing you?
No.
Okay.
But I'm saying this is the first part, so it includes all 3 movies and 9 hours of bonus features. 9 hours, Russ.
Don't all of them have that?
There are new features this time.
Oh. I was about to say, whenever this gets released, there's always tons of features.
Yeah, so this is, I don't even know if I mentioned it. October 14th is when all this comes out. And so this is, like I said, an 8-disc collection total, with each disc or each movie having a 4K and a Blu-ray, and then 2 bonus discs that go along with it. It's also coming in a collector set that looks like this.
Well, at least they dropped the plutonium.
They dropped the plutonium. They're giving it to you in this giant box that looks like you're inside the DeLorean. It's coming with a collectible mini replica Gibson guitar and a real metal license plate. Actually, real size, not like a mini.
I can't wait to see the cost on this.
Yeah.
And you get all kinds of other replicas, mini posters, flux capacitor sketch, the book jacket for George McFly's book. You get, you know, the flask that Lorraine drank out of in the car. It's like, that's not there. I wish it was. A denier. That's where we need you to come in, buddy.
If it was, I'd use it.
You got some Biff dollars.
It comes with Calvin Klein underwear.
You get it all. It even comes with a pick, that little guitar.
Well, he does. Remember in the beginning, you see that shot of him holding the pick before he... Yeah, I like it.
Flux capacitor, steel book, a booklet that goes with it. All kinds of stuff is coming here.
Can I say something really funny about them including the Gibson guitar? In Back to the Future, the guitar that Marty McFly is using didn't exist in 1955.
Let's also say that this comes with a certificate of authenticity.
Apparently. I remember hearing that once. Correct me in the comments. I feel like I'm on trial today or something. I know, right? Allegedly, it was the wrong guitar.
What happened to you today, Russ?
We need your lawyer here.
I am. I'm very paranoid. Lindsay, you late last time. Now you come in here with a poor attitude, attacking your bosses.
Let's get that pit back up.
Yeah.
Let's get that performance improvement plan back out. Let's add a couple notes.
And let's face it. I don't want to spend $4,000 on Back to the Future.
I think this is $150.
That's what Vincent Doyle literally just guessed.
There we go, Vincent Doyle. I think it's $150. I think that's what we're going with, $150. Don't forget the certificate of authenticity, Russ.
Well, that's what you're paying $150 for.
So here, outside of all of this, here is the 9 hours of special features. Mainly the new stuff is listed there on the left. So you got Bob Gale, who's coming back for literally everything, and some other new stuff, a history of the Gibson guitar, etc. But over to the right is all the old stuff, 6-part documentary, archival featurettes. It is a ton of stuff. I see a lot of people commenting, and I don't know if I have really the need to see this myself. No big deal, but if it was there, cool. For completionist purposes, is all of the Eric Stoltz footage could be cool to be included. The animated series would be cool to be included. Not here, apparently.
The Eric Stoltz stuff was on. Yes, it was. It was on the Blu-ray back.
I don't know if it's here.
I believe.
I don't know.
Or maybe it was just a featurette that showed
stills of him.
It.
Yeah, maybe not like the footage itself. I don't know. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Now I'm on trial.
Well, look at one of these features: a mystery in history. Discover the rich history of the Gibson guitar Marty McFly plays at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. I mean, they're diving in. If that was a mistake that I heard, they're really diving in on it. They're leaning in. So I feel wrong.
You feel wronged. Wronged or wrong?
I feel incorrect. No, I feel wronged by Lindsay, the producer. I feel incorrect here.
Mayor Goldie Wilson even comes back. They're doing film locations. They're doing it all. So if this is enticing you to get this entire set, then here it is. I'm pretty sure, like I said, $150 for the whole thing for those of us who haven't gotten it or want more tchotchkes or mini Gibson guitars, etc. Now, we're going to keep on rolling. That's not it, Russ.
I was about to say, because I don't see anything about Leah Thompson, so I don't know why you're excited to double dip.
Leah Thompson wasn't even really in my awareness when I watched this. It wasn't until other movies I saw with her that I was like, oh my God, that's the girl from Back to the Future.
Oh, really?
I didn't even put it together, because she's in the 50s style. She kind of looks a little different than when she's in Cherry Bomb in Howard the Duck.
Yeah, the band's name was Cherry Bomb?
I believe so.
I forgot that.
Not me. Let's see. Also, Russ, you can get individual collector's editions of each one, starting with Back to the Future, the original. Comes with a steelbook inside, and some of the things that is coming with that collector set. I think there might be some things that are exclusive to this, but like that flux capacitor thing, etc., the Save the Clock Tower poster, those are in the limited gift sets as well. But you could get this as a hard box with just Back to the Future if you wanted.
You know how much of a dork I am?
How much?
I actually want this just because of that photo.
Which one?
Aww.
The one where they're disappearing. It's pivotal to the plot. That's such a cool prop to add on.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Well, I might.
You gonna get this?
Yeah, I might, just for that photo. That's what I'm saying. That's the level of compulsion it takes to host a channel like this.
You can also get number 2, and this is where the enticing nature for me comes in, because Back to the Future 2 is my favorite one.
We'll argue later. Let's just get through this.
So this is Back to the Future 2 Collector's Edition. The Steelbook here, it's got like part of the original art. I wish it was sort of, I see you get that on the hard box, and they're kind of doing something different there, but you're getting the Jaws 19 poster and the Sports Almanac and Do Not Open Until 2015 thing. Again, just a lot of different things the Biff dollar, a lot of different things that are included in that limited set, but something that goes along with this. And then here's the third one, which is, again, very, very similar. Again, hard box, steel case, thing or two that's unique, and you can get that for each individual one if you wanted to do that. And then lastly, they're all coming in individual steels. There they are. So if you didn't want to get the hard box and all the tchotchkes that go with it, you can just get the individual steels if you'd like. You already have the original art Steelbook, which that is not.
Exactly. So I'm happy. And are you sure this is last? I thought I read something. They're going to put them out in snapper cases also.
Just to go back in time to the DVD era?
I love puns.
You love puns?
I do, dude.
Don't forget the DVD era. So here's literally... They're really, doing everything possible here to get your money for the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future. We watched the third one not that long ago, and it fell flat for me. Like, I hadn't seen it in a really long time. It just did not live up to the strength of the first two. I mean, I do like Westerns, but I am more of a Silverado fan.
Naturally.
Yes.
Well, here's the thing. Part 3 tries to revert back to the first one's tone more. And the second one literally just reverts back to the first one in a location.
Yeah.
The second one just goes back to the first movie. Literally, the third one, I think, is trying to be more in line with the first one, where 2 took more chances,
I liked
per
it.
se.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah.
So are you enticed at all to buy any of these?
Hell no.
Okay.
I got the original artwork, original OG steel. What the fuck? The original artwork Steelbook.
Nice.
Thank you.
So I don't know how the fans are feeling, but let's jump over to the chat and say hi. Let's stretch our legs a little bit. Yeah. Let's get you off the witness stand and get you off trial.
I know. I need to ease out.
You need to loosen up a little.
I do.
Let's see how everyone's doing. Let's see if they're interested in buying Back to the Future.
A little edgy today.
You a little edgy?
God.
Let's walk. Let's take a look. How is everybody doing? Where's everyone from? Any Croatians?
We did not shout out a specific segment of the globe. What are you looking for, Matt? What are we doing today?
Let's see here. We've got Hope Lindsay, the producer's running late from Oscar. She was not today.
Surprisingly.
I won't say who was running late today.
We won't say who
you won't, Lindsay. You won't, will you?
Great to see you both. You too, Vincent. Great to see you. Josh W. Hello from Southern England. Hello, Josh W. Sup, a Denny in the house. Always happy to see you as well. Dickie Holmes, best show on YouTube for sure.
Oh, thank
Love that.
you. I agree, but I'm a little biased.
We need a Russ manifesto if you're rocking that look, the Ted Kaczynski look.
Oh, yeah, dude. It'll all be about Marissa Tomei and hating Jonah Hill. I should write it. Yeah. Good idea, Oscar.
Jake Fortier, everything sounds good. Glad that everything's working. And he also said, Lindsay, the producer, I think you mean Lindsay the goat.
Oh.
There we go. Saw some great movies since last stream. Lurker and Caught Stealing. I'm interested to know a little bit more about that Caught Stealing. That doesn't look like the traditional Darren Aronofsky. Yeah, that Darren Aronofsky movie. Yeah, doesn't look like the traditional film from him.
I can't tell anything by the trailer.
Me neither.
It intrigues me. It takes place in the 90s. Spotify actually recommended me a playlist of it, which I thought was strange. Spotify's never done that for a movie to me. But then I looked at it and I was like, oh, I see why. There's a lot
what's
of
up?
Songs that I already like in this.
Let's see.
And it's unrated also.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, but the trailer didn't really give anything away in terms of to me, it just felt like, well, I know this director. I kind of have an expectation. Mm-hmm. This looks interesting. One of those, I'll check it out, but I feel no rush to.
Yeah. Anyone received the Film Vault Shining It? Ours got delayed, I think, to the end of this month. I don't know when they were originally supposed to be coming out, but I got something from Amazon that says you can expect it September, I don't know, late September. I'm not sure. Amazon better not delay our Nightmare on Elm Street box set, or we're all going to get this review delayed. I need that to come on time.
We'll review them when the Halloween set comes out.
Basically, yeah. We'll be reviewing Nightmare on Elm Street in December. Hope you all can wait if Amazon screws us over. And now this, you need Lindsay, the producer, to model the merch. Women sells merch faster. Women sells it faster. They probably will sell it faster than me.
That sounds sexist.
Not this woman.
Not this woman. Let's see.
Well, Matt, what about ducks? Because you identify as a duck, right? After Howard the Duck and your Leah Thompson. Back to the cherry bomb thing.
You're trying to bring me back there, Russ? Trying to bring me back to my youth.
I told you I'm in defense mode today. I'm here to battle.
Look at how many people said not a fan of Will Smith.
Okay, I'm not Will Smith. But listen, I have a theory, and we're going to do maybe even a segment. It's a I think I have a hot take on Will Smith that no one points out.
We'll hear about that next time.
Yeah. No, for real, it is.
No, I know you do have one.
I know.
You do.
Why do I feel attacked? But yes, I feel like I want to put it together more. If I do it off the cuff right here,
that's true.
I'm not going to get to the meat and potatoes of it.
That's true. We need to talk for an hour and distill it down to a minute.
Can I tell you guys a story about my mom? I'm seeing the comments on here.
Yes, please.
She actually... She got angry with me about something I said on this channel.
Oh, what's that?
I told her something, right? I told her we were on a subject about Pretty Woman, and I brought up what I told on here about how when I was 8 years old, I saw it in the theater, and I was really angry because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was out, and she denied it up and down. And I think what she got angry was, I was, to make it funny, I said, hey, Mom, I told thousands of people that you took me to see Pretty Woman at 8 years old. And she was like, no, I didn't. And all this. And like, we got into this debate, and I even explained to her, you wouldn't have typically done it. We were in another state. There was no babysitter. And now we're in the spot where we have to ask my aunt whether or not it happened. Am I misremembering this?
Yeah.
Drag them both on the channel.
Drag them both.
Clear the air.
Nah, dude. I told her, I was like, well, if the original experience didn't scar me, this argument.
This definitely did.
Now, yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Somebody wants us to get Jennifer Rubin on.
That'll be easy. She's been begging to get on this channel before it even existed.
Dude, could you imagine if we got her on and then you brought up the fact that you met her and we showed her that picture?
Dude, and Peaches and Herb reunited.
Oh, it'd be great.
It feels so good. Started playing.
That would be great.
Dude, yeah, we'll make that happen. I'll reach out.
Corey Feldman. People would like us to see Corey Feldman on here.
I'd love that. Would he do that?
I don't know.
And you know what's funny? We would be good for that. We'd be respectful. We wouldn't clown Corey Feldman.
I'm going to be respectful to anyone that shows up on here.
Not me. If they say something about my shirt, it's on.
Maybe we'll interview Lindsay, the producer, for our first guest. Who would like that? Who would like us to bring Lindsay on as our first guest? Really give her a good grilling.
That's true. First question. So, Lindsay, how do you feel about timeliness?
Do you need to set your alarm clock 5 minutes earlier? What's going to help us get you here on time?
Oh my God! It's a medical emergency.
A medical emergency.
And I still came.
Mauricio, Tracy Letts, and Carrie Coon have one of the largest collections. You should invite them. That is absolutely true. Every time I see, and I'm not super familiar with Carrie Coon specifically, but Tracy Letts I've seen on random stuff throughout my life, and I know he's written some stuff too, but anytime I see them get interviewed, they always talk about physical media, and I love that.
Is Tracy Letts the playwright who did Killer Joe and Bug?
Yes, I believe so.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh God, yes. Let's get him on here. I'm a huge fan.
He's been in
I didn't know. Wait, he's into physical media?
Yeah, huge physical media fan.
Oh my God, please. If you watch our channel, reach out. I love both. Jesus Christ.
He's been on another YouTube show that I've seen before that doesn't focus on physical media, but movies specifically, and he was on there to talk about physical media. Dude, they went through title after title that he owns, that he loves. He's and Carrie Coon has been on shows before just saying, oh, my husband, etc., but I didn't realize they were married, and it makes a lot of sense now.
Oh, okay.
I think she's been in the Criterion closet, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow, someone get us in contact with Tracy Letts. I had no idea. I just saw that name, and I'm like, oh, that's the writer of Killer Joe and Bug. I had no idea.
We used to watch, a long time ago, that show Homeland with Claire Danes. He was like the asshole, like, not president, but like director of the CIA or something, and he was so good in it, and I was like, oh, it's that guy? Wow. Interesting. But yeah, he is the playwright. Yes.
No way.
Absolutely.
No way.
Let's see. What else we got here from the chat? How did I only find out last week that Crispin Glover had a problem with Back to the Future? How did you only?
Yeah. Did you think your whole life he was in 2? That's his biggest gripe about it, is the likeness after he left.
They blew it. Obviously, I'm waiting for the 50th anniversary, says Dennis. I mean, 50th, dude. We're going to get a 45th, 50th. You might even get a 48th.
46, 47.
I'm not sure.
We're going to get monthly anniversaries.
Once their pockets run dry, we're going to need another one. Let's see.
They'll probably put out another one in honor of James Earl Jones for some reason.
Denny says, I have that license plate on your car, or do you have it on your wall? Let's see.
Your car.
On your actual car? Let's see. What else? My parents, Scott Shermer said, my parents took me to see Scanners when I was like 5. You got some rad parents.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
They probably had no idea. I mean, you look at that poster and you'd be like, This doesn't look like the thing for my 5-year-old.
Oh, you know what's funny? And back to the argument with my mother, right? So she brought up Pretty Woman, and we're arguing about this. And in my head, I'm like, hey, Ma, you took me to see way worse movies than Pretty Woman. Like, what are you talking? And I'm telling her, I was like, I know it's rated R, but like, Mom, it's such a bland Cinderella story. Like, there was nothing to it. I'm like, 3 years later, you took me to see Natural Born Killers, right? Like, what are you talking
It changed my life.
Yeah.
Basically.
And I thank you for doing it, because now I'm on a channel where I can talk about all the abuse you put me through.
Big Boss Squirtle said, happy Tuesday. My D&D session got canceled, so now I can watch you live. Well, we're glad that your D&D session got canceled so you can be here.
What's better, us or D&D?
Hopefully us. Dark Side of the Moon, hello from Northern Ireland. Much love. Much love.
We didn't pick a region. We did not pick a region. Have we done Ireland yet? I feel like we have. If we haven't, Ireland.
Denise McConnell, I just learned how to chat. Just wanted to say I love Silverado. My mom's in the chat. She loves Silverado. Bring it on. Bring the Silverado love back.
I didn't know where you were going to go with that. If you were going to acknowledge that was your mother, if you were going to play it off like, see, people love Silverado. And I was going to run with it, for anonymity's sake. I was going to be like, hey, oh, wow, you got one, Matt. I'm happy that you were transparent.
Look how many moms just tune into this channel.
My mom's not. She's like me. You talk shit. I'm not supporting you. I'll never join this shit.
Big Boss Squirtle with a message redacted. Oh, snap. That was something interesting he had to say. All the tapes on Russ's shirt are all first albums of each group. Is that true? From Dickie Holmes.
That is true. That is true.
Wow.
And I had to I double checked because I noticed it too. And I was like, that's what it is, isn't it? And I double checked. It is true. Yes.
All right.
And all West Coast.
All right. Well, I'd love to see that the chat is lively. Love to see everybody out there. All of our moms are here. All of our families are here. Love to see it.
We should have like a bring our parents to work day.
My dad sometimes shows up.
He shows up every once in a while.
No, like we interview them. Our moms. That'll be our first interview. Like, hey,
maybe they should be the models. They should model the merch.
Get the parents modeling the merch.
They should. Why not?
I forgot to check into and find out. I didn't see this in the chat, but I wanted to ask people just to see sort of what the vibe is before our video actually drops. What is a movie that scarred you for life? And you don't have to go into too deep of a detail on what you did. Maybe that's the person that saw Scanners at 5. I don't know. But what was a scene? What was a moment? What was a movie? We ran through our own personal lists, which are fairly personal. I think we kind of agreed on some of the things that we both said, but I'm curious to see what some other things are that just have stuck with you forever. That weird random thing that just has always been in the back of your mind. Maybe a movie you forgot about, and then one day in your late 20s, 30s, 40s, you were like, holy shit, remember that thing when I was 8? I completely forgot about that.
And it could even be just like a minor moment in a movie. It doesn't have to be the entire film itself. I think we all have those moments, those film moments in childhood that there was just a weird, the score went a certain way that made me feel uncomfortable. Just odd things, odd things. I think we covered it well. We could do a volume 2.
Definitely.
I mean, it's surprising how much odd trauma that the 80s threw at us VHS kids.
Yeah, and I want to be clear, it wasn't something that scared us necessarily. It was just something that made me feel so uncomfortable or strange that I've just never forgotten that particular feeling. Let us know what you got.
And I don't want to humble brag about what a badass I am, but I was never really the kind of kid that legitimately got scared of movies. But like that, I would have those moments where it would be like, oh, that makes me uncomfortable. Or, I don't want to watch that again.
Fast forward through that part.
No, I never really did that. I was always a purist even as a kid.
Purist.
I was. I didn't like that. I didn't like if I watched something, I wanted to watch like beginning to end.
Just look away.
Yeah, even commercials would buy. Yeah, dude, even as a kid, I would never watch a movie on TV first because I knew it would be edited.
Yeah.
I was anal even back then, man.
You want to jump over and talk about Imprint and all the crazy shit they're doing?
Yeah, dude. What's going on at the Looney Bin?
The old Imprint. Let's talk about them for a second. So they are back with more just craziness. I feel like every month they drop box sets or from television shows, which are pretty interesting. A lot of worldwide debuts.
Covers with titties.
Definitely. Sometimes it's Via Vision. Sometimes it's Imprint. Sometimes it's both. Most of the time, the things are very expensive. Even the regular editions, just because of where they're getting shipped from, and even in general, I feel like the cost, even if you lived in Australia, it's like, wow, these are up there. But they announced something and shared it with the entire community, and the community, dare I say, was divided. I don't even know if divided is the right word, because I do think that most of what I've seen has been pretty conclusive about people's thoughts and feelings on this next release. But for some reason, Imprint, they just keep going at it. So somebody's buying this stuff. Somebody's got to be buying it.
I want that Life Force edition. It's just way too expensive. I would love to have that, though.
For Peddler's Row, Unit 234. Imprint, if you're watching, send us a copy.
I'd even feel bad if somebody did that.
Not them, not the audience. Let Imprint send it.
Imprint. Yeah.
Let them send it here.
Not you fine folks at home.
No,
Imprint.
They can send it, and then we can...
Or, well, maybe not them themselves, but like the orderlies and the counselors that run the institution that Imprint works from.
Exactly.
If they could send us one, that'd be great. Probably not after these jokes, though.
Halloween. The Halloween box set that they're putting out. Halloween's 1 through 5 is what's coming in this collection, and here it is. And this is coming out October 29th, 4K Ultra HD from Imprint. And again, this was previously released from Scream and there are many different iterations. I only bought this one, and this is the original here. And this is in the Scream Factory Collector's Edition that is in their nice little hard box, which I love that they did that for these titles. And they put 1 through 5 out, or what did they do? 1 through 5, and then 6 through 8 or something in a separate.
It's the same reason why this is only 1 through 5 rights issues.
Sure. So Imprint's doing this, and again, this outrageous edition where they're giving you all 5, but they're all stuffed into this replica pumpkin. Initial thoughts before we say anything else.
My initial thoughts, you know me, Matt. I've never been a big replica guy with the big. For instance, I know some people are fans. At one point there was an edition of Home Alone, and it came in this paint can, right? And I remember seeing that, thinking like, I mean, I love Home Alone, but who in their right mind would actually purchase that, display it? Like, where would you put it? You know what I mean?
Fair point.
Yeah. And that's how I feel about this. Now, unlike Home Alone, okay, this one's pretty cool and it's iconic, but it's like, I don't know. Like, where would I put it?
Where would you put it? They definitely nailed the pumpkin likeness. I'm going to move right past your paint can comments because I know what you're doing there. And I know Lindsay's in the booth over there looking around like, where is it? Where can I put? I'm going to just roll it out there so they can see it. I've got the paint can edition, okay?
Honestly, I thought it was going to swing down from the ceiling. You were just going to use it to reenact the movie and hit me in the head.
So the one thing, here are the selling points for this, okay? Here are the selling points. Outside of the fact that it's coming in this replica pumpkin, that flickers, by the way.
Ah, that's cool.
It flickers. It is a flickering pumpkin, and there is 5 steelbooks that are coming inside of it. And they are all original art, which I think is badass. Let's just start there. They are all coming with their own separate booklet with some new essays. And they're all getting new transfers or authoring or encodes from the famous Fidelity in Motion, which people love Fidelity in Motion. They are known for having sort of the best, whenever they're used for whomever it might be. Those transfers are typically the gold standard, shall we say. Yeah. How much better it will be than what Scream Factory put out. And honestly, I'm not even sure that Scream Factory didn't use them. I'm going to need someone to fact check me there. But they are touting that as a selling point, that Fidelity in Motion did the authoring and encoding for these releases. Okay? And then that's it. That's the selling point.
Yeah, that's a good selling point. I mean, unless we verify that Scream Factory went the same route.
Everything else that you've ever gotten before, as far as features are concerned, cuts are concerned, are here.
It's here.
Yes, there's nothing new as far as that's concerned.
And I'm with you, too. The original artwork is so badass, especially with the title removed.
Yes.
Just the original artwork. I love that.
Yeah, I think that looks really great. Here is what it looks like in the back. So that's how they're put in. And it's got a little battery box for the flickering. Got that. Here's what the steelbooks look like opened. So you can see the back art as well. I think, too, with that pumpkin face, looks sick.
I like they gave Danielle Harris some love.
I was about to say, they got your girl Danielle up there.
Yeah, man. Last Boy Scout for life.
You met her, right?
Yes.
Could we get her on the
Definitely. Probably not. I think she was creeped out by me.
If she remembers you.
I don't know. Yeah.
You're wearing sunglasses now and a hat. She might. You have a disguise on now.
Yeah,
Fake beard.
Yeah.
You know, they don't. No, people don't know this is an entire costume.
Yeah. I was a completely different person back then. Let's give that old key lime pie a day in court and a glass of non-fat milk, if you please. Tell me in the chat what I quoted.
So the one other thing that I want to mention about this before we talk about any kind of price was it. Well, I'll mention the price. So it's looking like $500 Australian, which I think turns out to be something like $350 US, and I can't confirm if that is with or without the shipping. When they first put this out, they stated limited to 1,000 only, one chance, one pressing, get it while you can get it, and it's sold out quick. Now, when I said I feel like people are divided, most of the things I've seen has not been very flattering about the set because of the price and, oh, it's in a plastic pumpkin, oh, who cares, you know, blah, blah, blah. But the stuff is sold out. So the thought is maybe that, like, scalpers went wild, and now scalpers are going to have a warehouse of these things that are going to be sitting there for a while.
That's exactly what's going to happen. 1,000? That's your... Okay.
Update.
Imprint just the other day, however, Russ, just the other day, after saying all that, one pressing, 1,000 only, get it while it's hot. They put this out. That the nightmare isn't over. We've heard the fans loud and clear. Due to unprecedented demand, we're increasing the pressing of our Halloween Steelbook collection to 2,000 individually numbered copies. This number is absolutely final. Absolutely. And is guaranteed to sell out fast. Now available for pre-order via our website. Please note the second pressing will not ship until mid-December. So if you missed out, you still have a chance, I think.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about you, Matt, but when I deal with people who consistently move the goalpost, I believe them when they say something is absolutely final.
Absolutely final at 1,000, but now absolutely, absolutely final at 2,000.
That's double absolutely final this time, right?
Double absolutely.
Wow, for your complete, for your Halloween 1 through 5 set, this is double final?
Double.
I have a solution.
No take-backs, finals.
I have a solution, Matt. So what I'm going to do, and Halloween is coming up, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to take my Blu-ray Scream Factory set, I'm going to carve out an actual pumpkin, and I'm just going to dump it in there. And I'm going to light it on fire, and I can have this set.
You could. What's the chat think, Lindsay, the producer? What are they thinking about this? What does our audience, what are they thinking about this? Did they buy one? And there's no shame. I don't want anyone to be shamed. If you bought one, I'm interested to find out what it's like. We're not here to...
No shame at all. Envy. If you have money to buy that thing, oh my God, I want to be your friend.
No one's casting stones, but I'm interested to know, have people bought one? Do people want this, not want this, don't like this? Hate Imprint even more.
It's the price. It's the price and the availability. That's the only thing that's killing it.
Yes.
We understand the rights issues that it's 1 through 5, okay? But nobody has that amount of money to spend on what is essentially a Halloween decoration, okay? And then you got the limited 1,000 for a title like Halloween. You know what you're doing.
Yes.
You know what you're doing. And like you said, you're just emboldening the scalpers.
Yes.
And this is, nah. The nightmare is not over, Imprint.
Lindsay, does the chat think that they bungled it?
Well, I'm with Jay Donnelly. This is what I was thinking. Then Jay Donnelly said it. They said October 29th is a very late time to release for Halloween. You could probably buy discount decorations at that stage. It's like, I feel like you would want to watch this on Halloween. It's not going to be at your house on time, more than likely. And for that price, like, I don't know. I feel like that is a missed opportunity for real. Yeah,
the date is more like, you know, ceremonial because it's Halloween right next to it. But you're not getting this till November, and then it's like, I don't even want to watch it.
Yeah, it's like that's the window has passed. William Driver did say that they want to be honest. They know they should not have, but they did buy it.
All right, William Driver.
And Vincent Doyle says, shit, I think I want it.
There we go.
They know us, guys. They know what they're doing.
They sure do.
They know us. And I say that, too, about the October 29th release date. If you order through Amazon, you're not going to get it till Easter anyway.
No. And let's not forget that it's in a nice PVC case that comes down over top if you want to keep it, you know, dust-free. Or you can take the case off.
It is cool. And if it was reasonably priced, nobody would take any offense.
So 5 steelbooks. Let's just say at $350. What's that per steel? Let's do a little quick math. What is it, Russ?
$68.33 per copy.
And if that's true, because I'm not sure, I can't do that math that fast in my head, I got to keep moving. What does that mean as far as the pumpkin's concerned? $68 a copy. I don't want to pay $68 per steel. Yes. I want to pay $35 a steel.
Yes.
What's 35 times 5? 175?
Yes.
All right. And then, so that leaves me with a, what's that, $175 pumpkin?
Roundabout, yeah. We're rounding up, but yes.
A lot of rounding up. That's too expensive for a flickering pumpkin.
It is.
It is. I'm sorry.
Dude, even the mental gymnastics we just had to do for the math was not a pleasant,
way too much.
Not a pleasant customer experience, no.
I would love to see what this looks like flickering. I'm sure it's going to be badass. They did a great job replicating the look of that pumpkin. Mm-hmm. Everyone's dissing it like, oh, it's some piece of shit plastic, whatever. Maybe it is. I don't know. But maybe it feels sturdy. Maybe it's hardy. Maybe it's like, wow, like check this thing out. I don't know.
If you gave me Tom Atkins' head like that.
Yes.
And in the back, on
his
display,
head.
Yeah, from Halloween 3.
Yeah.
Or just a solo, like Turbine did a Halloween 3 edition of a bust of Tom Atkins. That would sell too. Oh my God, that would go through the roof.
1 year ago, remember we took a look at James Earl Jones 1 year ago? Well, 1 year ago to this day, Russ, Imprint did this. 1 year ago. And I still don't have this, and there's still copies of this available.
Well, what is the price now?
It's the same, which is why I don't have it.
Jeez, man.
Exactly. They have this still available. They got the Steelbook set available. This one comes with a documentary. The Steelbook Stolo does not, which is why I feel like I got to get it all. But this is still available a year later.
Yeah. Australians must be rich. Is there anyone from Australia in the chat right now?
I'd love to know.
Are you guys living in like a booming economy right now?
Do we have any? I know we have audience members from Australia. I have absolutely no idea what time it is in Australia right now, but I would love to know from our Australian audience, are you a big fan of this company? I mean, I know a lot of these are exclusive, and I'm sure prior to this, I don't know if Halloween has been out in 4K unless you had to import it from the United States, and now you can get this opportunity, but now you have to pay X 500 Australian dollars to get it. I don't know, again, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know how many times I've seen Imprint do Steelbooks, and I also would love to know if they're going to put these out solo, which I think would be the right move. Or at least in a bundle maybe, but without the pumpkin. Save me the 175.
You know we're going to freak out, though, in a couple weeks when someone submits a roaster toast and they've got the pumpkin.
I'm going to lose my shit when we do a roaster toast and they've got that pumpkin. I think someone needs to buy it just to put it in their collection and then submit that to us.
William Driver is our person.
William, when you get that bad boy in hand, you better send us a picture.
Batter up.
So there you have it, Russ. They're getting a little crazy.
They are getting a little crazy.
They've been crazy.
They threw Danielle Harris a bone, though. I like that.
You like that? All right, Dan. Let's give a round of applause for Danielle. If the button works, there it is.
Actually, Danielle Harris is in that In Living Color sketch that we took the bad host thing from.
She is.
She is.
That's funny.
Bad host. Bad host.
She's not. She's talking to him in that. You're right. Wow.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at two other Imprint titles.
Let's do it.
Nothing with crazy pumpkins.
Can't afford them, but let's look at them.
Worldwide 4K debut.
Okay.
Worldwide 4K debut, and that's G.I. Jane.
Chris Rock will not be picking this up.
He will not be. Ridley Scott's G.I. Jane. I can remember like yesterday when this movie came out, and you know, I can. Wow. It was such because I think it probably sounds silly to say this today, but back then when this was a movie, you saw a trailer, whatever. The fact that like Demi Moore shaved her head and was in this film was like, holy shit! Like this is like a touchstone moment of the 90s or whatever. I just remember that being like a whoa shit moment, which again right now sounds stupid as hell to say.
I remember that too.
Right?
Though.
That was like a thing.
What world was I on like a different planet?
Yes.
At this time? No. I'll admit, like for instance, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, when Raphael said, damn, and I told you like I didn't feel that. I was corrected. I agree. And I feel like maybe that'll happen again now. No, I remember when this trailer came out, I did not care at all that she shaved her head. What?
I don't know that anyone should or shouldn't have cared, but they definitely did.
Matt, were you blown away and she's all that when she took off the glasses?
I was like, oh my God, she's beautiful.
Is that like a pivotal 90s cultural moment?
When the glasses were on, I was like, who is this ugly lady? And she took those glasses. Oh my God, what was I?
And don't get me
wrong.
Where was I? Don't get me wrong. I remember people like reacting, talking about, oh, she shaved her head, but the way you described it, like it was, I don't know, like it was clueless.
I'm telling you, it's silly to say out loud, but it was a thing for sure. And this is coming out November 26th. And one other thing that I didn't know, because I haven't thought about this movie a single time since its debut, but thing I did not realize is, can you tell who that person is? It's a little like fuzzy behind her.
Kind of looks like Billy Bob Thornton.
Nope. Lindsay, the producer, can you tell who that is?
Is it Kevin Dunn?
It is not. You should know who that is.
Carlito Brigante.
You're
That
close.
looks familiar.
I'm close.
I'm going to play the trailer, and I think this person will show up. So as we talk, and you'll see. 2-disc edition arriving in Imprint's classic hard box. Looks like a cigarette box to me. 4K restoration, original camera negative, Dolby Vision HDR, plus a new 4K scan of the trailer. There he was.
Oh shit! None of your business said it's Vigo.
It's Viggo Mortensen.
That makes sense.
Leylene.
Vigo is in. Okay, I get it now.
Oh,
that
man.
makes it. Vigo was in so many things in the 90s
Dude, he
that people
was.
forget.
That's what I'm
before
saying.
Lord of the Rings, he popped up in a ton of stuff, dude. He is excellent as the devil in The Prophecy. He's barely in it.
Oh, wow.
Damn, he rocks in that movie.
There it is. The world went nuts when that happened. Vigo apparently is like an asshole in this, like an asshole, like lieutenant, like the drill sergeant, basically, who's like the bad guy, I guess. I don't know if they ever come around where it's like, oh, he's like, we understand each other now. There he is.
Is he in a wheelchair like Leylene?
He's
Dash.
not, but look, he's like screaming the whole time. It's out of character for me, for Vigo.
Look, to go back to what you just said, you said you never thought about this movie since it came
No.
out. This is what set off the Chris Rock Will Smith slap.
Well, yeah.
Was the joke.
Yes.
And to my point, when Chris Rock made that joke, I remember thinking, why would you say that? Nobody would even get that reference. I was like, that meant nothing, and it was 30-some years ago.
It was.
And it was clearly like he was giving a easy joke. And
Yeah.
that's because this movie meant nothing.
He was speaking to people like me. Remember that time when she shaved her head? You'll get this joke.
You were watching the Oscars. You were
What?
like, oh, shit.
Remember that?
Will, hit that guy. I can't believe you referenced that cultural milestone at your wife. You immediately became a Will Smith fan then, right?
Look how many people are coming back. Even Ridley Scott came back for a new interview.
He always does.
Does he?
I always see Ridley Scott talking. I can't be wrong. I don't know. I don't know about his
talking.
specific releases. No, but I always see him talking. I do.
He's busy talking.
He's a yapper.
David Chewy, Jason Begby,
Begbie.
B-E-G-H-E. I'm sorry, Jason. Interview with the production designer, interview with the editor. And again, the 4K scan of the theatrical trailer. You're getting the theatrical trailer in 4K. Holy shit.
They're not messing around.
They are not. So, exclusive 60-page hardback booklet featuring a reprint of the original press kit and production stills, G.I. Jane, and the cigarette box from Imprint.
Oh my God. If Ridley Scott's name was not attached to this, if he didn't direct this movie, it would be even less of a non-cultural milestone than it was. I mean, that's the only thing that keeps this alive, is slapping his name on that.
I honestly forgot he directed
Honestly,
it.
even if you're a huge Ridley Scott fan, is G.I. Jane in your top 5?
No, let's be honest. This movie's not great.
Oh, you saw it?
I did. But I know
That's
it's
right.
not.
How could you
You'd say-
miss it? It was the biggest event of the 90s.
You did?
I'm just
you
saying
did
critic-
or did not see it?
I did not see it, but I will say I'm just speaking generally in critically from regular critics and audience. This didn't do very well. This wasn't like you said, it's not known as one of his great films. I actually forgot he did this movie. I didn't even realize it was him.
I didn't. I always use that as an example when people overflate him.
Overflate him.
The people want to know how much this is going for.
When he gets overflated.
No. Honestly, Ridley Scott, listen.
Word of the night, overflate.
No. Let's pivot here. Let's get to the point, not how I misspoke.
How did
The
you
point-
overflate your words?
The point being is, listen.
Yes.
For a director who is knighted, for a guy who is synonymous with being, one of the greats, and I admit he is, if you take Blade Runner and Alien out of his filmography, and of course he's got Gladiator, Black Hawk Down,
Okay.
but it's really Blade Runner and Alien, okay?
Okay.
He has more movies that are meh than ones that are Alien and Blade Runner. And G.I. Jane is a perfect example of that.
Legend.
Honestly, it's more cult I like Legend.
Okay.
But I would say even that missed maybe it was an 80s cultural milestone like G.I. Jane, but no, it didn't set the world on fire.
Okay.
It was a misfire. It did not catch on the way they wanted to. It caught on home video and the generation after, like us, who saw it on TV. Even for Tom Cruise. When have you ever... Tom Cruise, the star of Legend. You've never heard that in your entire life. That's what I'm saying. And I honestly believe if you go through Ridley Scott's filmography, there is more meh than brilliance.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, if you go to Tony Scott's filmography, there is way more consistency, but Tony doesn't really have the Alien or Blade Runner.
Rest in peace.
Yes, definitely.
Well, this goes for $149.99 US. I'm just kidding. I don't know what it is. But I wouldn't be surprised.
Dennis said 80, and Scott Shermer said 85 on Orbit.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Wild.
That's what I assumed.
Well, you know what's
it's a lot.
But sometimes I saw Imprinted Sunset Boulevard, and it was like $49.99. The same, as you said, the same Marlboro packaging and everything.
Yeah, the Marlboro packaging, it looks like a big box, and there's just that, regular case that goes inside. I'm assuming the booklet takes up most of the space. Otherwise, things are jingling around in there. I don't actually own one of these to know
jingling, baby.
Jingling, baby. To know how quality one of these boxes is. I remember the first time we saw something like this, it was for Warriors. It had that top that kind of did one of those. I don't know. Let us know if someone's actually gotten one of these style releases from Imprint. What's the quality like? Is it worth the money? I can't imagine anything is worth $80.
Is the juice worth the squeeze?
Is G.I. Jane worth $80? Probably not.
Was it worth Demi Moore shaving her head?
One other title that Imprint's putting out for the Australian audience is JADE.
That looks awesome.
Dude, this poster is fire.
It is.
This poster, I never saw this movie and know the poster by heart. That random arm coming up.
Yeah.
Like, that's such a interesting, like you could have had Linda Fiorentino doing that whole pose, whatever's going on there. You can fill in the blanks. But that arm, I don't know, it just adds a little extra flair.
What blanks do you want to fill in? No, I hate to burst your bubble, though. I have seen this one, Matt, and I hate to diss our boy, our legend, the great, I'm going to knight him, Sir William Friedkin.
Okay.
Yeah, this movie sucks, man.
Fuck them and the horse they rode in on.
He's talking to you.
I know, I'm sorry, Willie, but like it just, this movie, it's not good. It's entertaining. It's funny to watch today. Like wow, this is so 90s. You know what I mean? It's a nostalgia trip.
Yeah.
But the movie itself,
got Chaz,
sadly, isn't good.
Little Chaz Palminteri in there.
Yeah.
Chester.
Caruso.
You
got the gang. I'm a fan of everybody in this. Actually, I'm a fan of everyone more than Linda Fiorentino.
The box art speaks louder than the movie, I think.
It does. For some reason, I guess it's us, our age, seeing this in the video stores.
Yeah.
It's
definitely lurid.
Imagining what could be. Matt, you're looking at it like, I want that to be my hand.
Plus, I mean, that green.
I want to fill in the blanks.
The green with that red lettering, it's just perfect. It looks great.
That is a cool color scheme.
Yeah, it looks cool. Now, what's interesting about this one, so here, Vinegar, we've covered this before. Vinegar Syndrome put this out. This coming out same day, November 26th, 4K Ultra HD from Imprint. From obviously our boy Slick Willie. This release is arriving with it seems like roughly the same amount of stuff that you were getting with the Vinegar Syndrome release, except it comes with the full documentary. The kid stays in the picture.
Dude, I love that documentary.
Comes with it.
I would buy that. I mean, it really wouldn't matter if it's on 4K, but I would buy that. You ever seen that?
I haven't.
Dude, that's great. And why is... Oh, I guess he is.
He produced it.
Oh, he did? Friedkin produced it?
No, Robert Evans.
Evans produced Jade.
He did.
I get that, but Robert Evans has produced a lot of bigger movies than Jade.
I know, that they wanted to throw it in there.
That's just the enticing thing to throw. Oh, damn. Now I kind of want to buy this.
Look, you got Linda Fiorentino on the inside box, too, looking a little sultry.
I'm telling you, Kid Stays in the Picture is an awesome documentary, man.
It's cool that they had it.
You would love it. Have you ever heard Robert Evans talk?
I haven't.
He's just like Friedkin. He's just like that style you like, almost like Robert Goulet. You would love it, dude.
That's pretty cool.
And it's cool. I mean, the whole story, he came in and just fucked up Paramount. Movie industry was down in the 60s. He came in, greenlit shit like The Godfather and all that. Kind of let the culture take it over. You know what I mean? He was younger.
Yeah.
And dude, it's a great doc.
Well, it's coming with it. plus the.
How much is it now? Did we get an official price? I'm interested now.
I'm assuming it's probably going to be in that same range as the G.I. Jane. You got the booklet with Angie Everhart in there. You forgot to tell me she's in there.
I did. Well, I was never a fan of her.
Last time we talked about it, you told me.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. Because we talked about how did it come up?
9.5 months.
I thought it
Bordello of Blood.
I was about to say, I thought it came up because, you're naming her whole filmography. And I was sitting here like, dude, I don't know any of that. You said, it was
She's
Bordello.
a very beautiful redhead.
I'm not saying she's ugly. I'm just saying she was never someone I latched onto, like in the 90s as a child.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
Well,
are you watching it now because of her?
I might.
You might? You're a big Sliver guy.
I am a Sliver guy. I almost was interested in blind buying the Vinegar Syndrome release. One thing that people are mentioning before we move forward, the one thing about this, which is the same as the Vinegar Syndrome one, is there's a theatrical and director's cut in 4K here. But I guess, and I didn't realize this, but I saw some people commenting about it, is the director's cut like inserts like additional footage that was cut out apparently is not in 4K on the Vinegar Syndrome. It's like an SD. Like it shows up and it's kind of a little jarring. Yeah, so people were wondering if that would be the same thing here or not, which I got to imagine maybe, but I don't know. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that.
I mean, if I had to guess, it probably would be because I mean, if there was access to fix that, I'm sure Vinegar Syndrome would have done it. You know?
Yeah. So again, another nice set from Imprint. They're doing their thing.
I'm genuinely interested now. I'm going to check the price. If it's a reasonable price, I know I said the movie's trash, but it's enjoyable trash.
It's enjoyable trash.
Honestly, just having that classy box of an iconic cover from what I grew up on.
Yes.
With the kid stays in the picture.
Yes.
That the kid stays in the picture sold me on it. If I can get a reasonable price.
What would be a reasonable price?
Give me a reasonable price, Russ.
Like I said, I saw Sunset Boulevard around 50 at one point, which this won't be. But if it was, I would consider it.
So none of your business just said $72.
Not considering it anymore.
Yeah, I think
it drops. If there's a sale on like Diabolic or another site, something similar, I'll keep an eye out. But
I think Vinegar Syndrome was like 40, maybe 44.
Well, really, it's that cover. On the Vinegar Syndrome one, it was alternate artwork.
It was.
And this is taking me back to the 90s.
Yes.
Which is the selling point for me, mixed in with Kid Stays in the Picture.
Extra. Yeah, you're basically getting 2 movies here.
Yeah, and one's awesome.
One's not.
The documentary is great.
Okay. All right, Russ. Well, that's what Imprint's got for us. Let us know what you're thinking about that. We're going to move on to what the hell Scream Factory and Shout Factory are up to. You want to talk about them?
Yeah, man. What do they got cooking?
They got cooking some stuff.
What they got in the kitchen?
They're cooking. You ready to hear what they're cooking? You smelling what they're cooking? It's Scream. It's Shout. I'm going to throw all the title cards up because they're always mixed together.
They have too many aliases, man. I think they're wanted by the law or something.
They might be.
It's getting out of hand. Just one name.
So we got November titles coming from them. And we're finally getting to see a little bit more. Not finally, because they already done some stuff, but we're seeing a little bit more of that Hong Kong action that they've been, teasing out.
Yeah.
They bought like the whole library of 150 movies or something.
Oh, yeah. Very smart acquisition.
Yep. And they're also got some new releases in here from Shout Select and some Steelbook reissues.
Seems like that's what they're in the business of doing these days, doesn't it, my friend?
It does. It seems like you're going to get Shout Select putting new stuff out, Steelbooks of titles they've already put out. And, yeah. So let's see what they got.
Even we're bored with their business practices.
I know, but this one isn't boring. This is the one people have been waiting for. This is the one they've been teasing for a long time, and that is Hard Boiled.
Yeah.
Nice and boiled up. Hard Boiled. Here we go. John Woo Film, Hard Boiled, a Hong Kong Cinema Classics label on there. They got the little band up top. They got the Hong Kong little insignia and number 17 on the list if you've been keeping up so far. So there we go. Hard Boiled. And this is following, what do we got here? City on Fire. Remember we had this?
Yeah, I still need to pick this up.
That's number 6. So that's out there. Now we got this one. And it is finally here, and it is coming with a ton of stuff. They are loading you up.
Hey, man, they know what this is. They know it's going to sell. It's what everyone wants, and people genuinely love it. You're going to have people coming up. I'm sure that you haven't even told me yet. I'm sure are there other filmmakers coming in to talk about it?
So, not any other filmmakers, but John Woo is coming back for a new commentary as well as a archival one and a new interview, along with 8 other interviews, including him.
How many doves did they interview?
Many doves.
Okay.
Doves that lived.
As long as that made the cut.
Any of the doves that lived.
Their thoughts.
They got deleted scenes. They got a ton of stuff happening here.
Deleted doves.
You get a booklet. You can get a poster. And then in the inside is Chow Yun Fat with the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Got to have that.
Yeah.
People were like, where's the baby at? There it is.
They could have put him on the cover playing saxophone.
What are we feeling about this green motif? I'm going to be honest. I have actually not seen this. I'm excited to see it for the first time in 4K. Sounds good to me. But how are we feeling about the green? It's popping.
You know what's funny? To me, as an American, any Asian cinema, especially from this era, I feel like all artwork I've seen always looks bootlegged or off in a way. You know what I mean? And not... It's foreign. Yeah. You know, so I don't have any direct core, connection to any artwork from any of these films.
Okay.
So it doesn't bother me at all in that respect. I think the green is an odd choice, but again, maybe I'm missing something that ultra hardcore fans could point out. Yeah. But I think it stands out. I think it's kind of cool.
It does. From trailers I've seen, and obviously this picture of him holding the baby, everything just seems,
I know.
Like explosions.
It's a blue movie. And that's what I'm saying. But maybe I'm overlooking something. But I don't know, dude. It's cool.
Do they want it? Maybe they wanted this to stand out. I'm not sure. Maybe amongst the
I was about to
labels.
say a motif amongst what's to come. Even though City on Fire looked...
It's like gray.
Yeah. Which City on Fire, Hard Boiled is a bigger name than City on Fire, but
yeah. So Hard Boiled, here it is. Now the question is it time to pick this up instantly?
Yes.
Or are we going to wait for Arrow to put it out? Because remember, Arrow has also picked up the same catalog for distribution over there.
I forgot all about that.
It's like a lot of people are waiting for Arrow.
Yes, Arrow. Oh. I feel better. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, I'm imagining that
that's like a weight off my shoulders, man. I felt very relieved there.
I'm imagining. I mean, and I could be wrong, but a lot of times when you see these Scream Factory crossovers and Arrow and vice versa, there's not, at least not often do I see a lot of different stuff. So like this has obviously come with 9 interviews, deleted scenes, all this stuff. I can imagine Arrow putting it out probably will have the same stuff. I don't know if they'll have different things, unsure. Yeah. But what will the packaging be? Will they have that baby art on the hard box? Will there be a hard box inside booklet? Whereas, Scream Factory does the, just a traditional kind of slip.
Yeah. And I'd even take it a step further. And I don't mean to talk down on Shout Factory, but if anything, I would imagine not only would the same features cross over, Arrow would be the studio that's more likely to get newer ones.
If they were going to.
If it were to occur, yes. Which I think is another reason why people like me feel okay holding out.
Yeah.
Now that I learned that.
Yeah, and let's be clear, I'm not, advocating for necessarily one studio or over another, and I'm not a fanboy in any kind of a way, but I will say Scream Factory and Shout Factory this past year, at least, outside of this big collection of films that they've pulled off, they just haven't really been doing much for me. And typically when Arrow does put something out, I'm a little bit more interested in art they're choosing, packaging they're choosing, especially if the thing is the damn same. Like if it's basically identical, it's really, do you want to get this version versus this version? I typically like to see what they're doing a little bit more in terms of what I'm going to own.
Yes.
If they're going to have the same transfer, which they may, if they're going to have the same features, which they may, it's just a matter of what product do I want to have. And I might just want their product more until Scream Factory can start to wow me again, which not necessarily this isn't disappointing me, but I don't know. I don't know what true fans of this feel. I'm not a true fan because I have never seen this. Lindsay, what are the true fans saying about this art and this package and everything coming with it?
Well, Shaw84 said that they're not even a fan of the original poster with the baby, but then someone just now said baby art or we riot. That was Anthony.
What about the fact that it's coming and all the features that are coming, and are people excited that it's even here?
Definitely.
Come on.
This has been shouted for many years, pun intended, that Shout did it.
Great job.
No, seriously. I mean, John Woo, all of these Asian, Hong Kong action classics have been dying. Like, they need to be on 4K, and the audience has been clamoring for it for many years.
Okay. How do we feel about a $65 price tag for this?
I feel fine about it because I'm going to wait for Arrow. Because what happens with me in these scenarios, I wait until both are out because I compare, as like what you just said.
$65 on their website and on Amazon currently.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
$65. I get it's a big title. I get that they got hella people back on here, John Will included. But I don't know. I don't want to get to a place where I'm paying money because of the movie itself. Like, oh my God, we like got this from the the depths, and I'm going to charge you $100 for it when everything else I put out I charge $29.99 or $34.99 or whatever it is. $65? Yeah. I don't know, you guys.
But I mean, dude, that's get hip to the game. Wait for Arrow, and then make a balanced consumer decision, man.
I certainly will.
Especially if you don't love the artwork, that price tag. I agree. We're getting into weird territory, as you said, with the what we pick and choose is going to have the higher price tags. It's price gate. They know what they're doing.
If this was the only thing to come out, I'm not going to say I won't buy this because of that green. Like I'm interested in seeing this, picking it up, owning it, and if this was the only one we were going to get, it wouldn't stop me. But that price is kind of like, come on, like what are we like? Maybe it'll come down, but even on the Shout website, it's $65. Even on Amazon, it's $65.
Yeah,
come on.
I didn't think about that, but you're right. Shout actually has been pretty overpriced for what they've been offering lately. They need to drop a little bit. They're not giving you the bang for the buck.
Yeah.
And they really aren't.
And I hope that
because honestly, this looks like just something with lesser artwork that Arrow would do, but even Arrow's version would be cheaper than $65.
It hopefully will be.
This looks like the same similar box that you'd get, Demolition Man in or something.
Absolutely.
And it wouldn't be $65.
Maybe it'll be hard, like the Halloween one, but
it better be.
I mean, I'm with you. Like what?
Hard boiled.
$45 will probably be what the Arrow one is. If they started charging $65 for their limited edition releases, I'd be pissed.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah.
So no sale.
Maybe, like I said, you got to wait and see. We're on to it. And people who watch our channel are onto it. They watch us. We're all discussing it. We're making wise consumer-based decisions.
Then there's this one, A Better Tomorrow trilogy, which I've never heard of.
Now, this one I'll pay $7,000 for.
Hong Kong released 19 through 21. Their Cinema Classic line again, Better Tomorrow trilogy. I've never even heard of this. Everything I'm reading is like, the first one's great, but I don't know about that next two. And I'm like, okay, I don't know about any of them. But it looks like another action-packed. You got a scientist with a machine gun and a handgun riding a tank. You got a guy in a tuxedo shooting a revolver, another guy with an Uzi, and then this guy up here, he's just burning money. He's rich. He's just lighting his cigarettes with money.
I mean,
the whole army's at the bottom.
It screams we need to stop the live stream now and go watch it immediately.
And watch this right away. You know what? I pulled this out. You know what I need, Russ?
What do you need, Matt?
It's not even Hong Kong. This is what I need. I need a release of Ninja, Silent Assassin. A movie I've held on to on VHS for as long. And this cover, by the way, looks so badass. Barely anything on this cover actually happens in this movie.
Hold on. How come this didn't make our cut? You didn't mention this in our best worst movies of all time. You should have. Or is it because what?
I should have. You're probably right.
Yeah, you should have. But I know why. Because to you, it's not a bad movie.
Dude, this movie's so awesome.
You just love it. Yeah, you're not. No,
this movie's great. I'm going to just give a quick plug to Ninja Silent Assassin. Somebody actually out there told me that there is a release of this in a foreign territory under the name, I think, Black Ninja, I want to say, because one of the ninjas in it is black, but they call it Black Ninja, I guess, instead of Ninja Silent Assassin, which is what I know it as. And this is one of those movies from a guy named Godfrey Ho, who apparently buys up like movies that never made it anywhere or just like bargain bin shit and like splices them together to make his own movie and then redubs all of the dialogue so that it's a coherent dialogue at least, but then all kinds of weird stuff's going on that doesn't really make sense based on one scene to the next. But dude, I watched this movie 1,000 times as a kid. I friggin' love this movie.
That man was creating content before content was a thing.
It's brilliant what he's done. And apparently he's done that many times, but I've only ever seen this one.
Dude, we need a box set then, Matt. You're a box set guy too. Let's get what's his name? Young Ho?
Godfrey Ho.
Godfrey Ho. You need a Godfrey Ho box set.
And I'm going to give my mom another quick plug if she's watching. When we rented this, we had a VHS machine that copied VHS tapes, so we could like rent and then copy, etc.
Piracy.
Absolutely, early piracy. There's a scene where a lady gets out of the shower and then she like puts a towel on and that's it. See, brief nudity. She edited that part out.
Dude, can I tell you a funny story about
And like
this?
when you would watch it, like, you know, the squiggly lines would happen and then like the next scene would happen.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Luckily, no one in my family was that sophisticated with technology to do things like that. But as we've discussed, my mother, she clearly didn't care, right? I remember being over at a friend's house. Man, I was maybe 11 years old. And I think his family, and you know this person, but I don't want to say their name, you know, out there. I guess his family did the same thing, and they did it with Point Break. Do you remember the scene in Point Break when they're raiding the house where Keita shoots himself in the foot and there's the woman, she's topless, and she's like fighting back and all that? And we were watching Point Break, and all of a sudden when that part comes on, it cut to like some random commercial from something else, but we were watching a video where it said Point Break. Like he dubbed over the actual video of Point Break with this stuff off to block out the nudity in this one scene. And there's nothing even sexual about it or anything. But it was so hilarious. Like it would cut to just some random 90s commercial and then go right back to this intense scene of a drug bust.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's great.
I love that.
That's great. Thanks a lot, the moms out there.
80s baby moments.
All right, Scream Factory, Beastmaster, baby.
Hey, now
we got Beastmaster action.
I know you're a fan. Right?
I am a fan.
I knew that.
I'm a fan of Beastmaster, and I missed out. This was, I want to say, the first VSU, maybe the second that Vinegar Syndrome ever put out, and I wasn't hip to VSUs yet or Vinegar Syndrome at all, and have since missed it. You can get on some of these sales they do, like the limited edition slip version, but if I'm going to buy anything from them, it's got to be the cream of the crop. I want the VSU. But now I'm looking at this, and I'm like, maybe this is the one for me.
Dude, we just spent like 5 minutes talking shit on Scream Factory, and now this is what they do for people like you, man.
It brings me back. I'm going to show the
now
trailer.
Let's give a Vinegar Syndrome commercial.
Exactly. I'm going to show the trailer that they put out for their release. But you're right. Maybe they'll pull me in for their Beastmaster release. They got the original art on there. I like that. It's coming out for fans if you did miss it. Look at this thing.
Wow.
Look at this guy.
No, I'm just talking about the quality.
Yeah.
It's looking good. And this was a movie where, you know, basically a pseudo maybe Conan ripoff. What's this guy's name? Mark Singer? Something
Mark
Singer.
Hamill.
Something Singer. Where obviously he can talk to animals.
Oh, he's got ferrets?
Yes, that was my favorite part. He controlled these. He controlled them, but he could control animals, speak to animals, but he owned these ferrets, and it was so great. There's going to be a couple moments here where there's like these scary creature guys that like had these capes that they would like wrap people up in and like devour them essentially, and like liquid would like come out the bottom. You got my boy John Amos up in here.
John Amos is a legend.
With a ponytail. Look at this. This is fire.
I don't know.
Literally.
So far, the only cool thing I've seen is John Amos. But I want to point out
ferrets.
something, Matt. I want to point out something. I haven't seen you this excited since Silverado. You are getting way... Look, there's going to be a lot of animals. And then he controls all the animals. I mean, he doesn't control, but he controls all the animals. He's got ferrets.
I'm surprised you haven't shown me this yet.
Look at this. This kind of looks pretty cool. Doesn't it look cool? This looks
I mean,
cool.
I don't know if that's the word I
This
would
looks
use,
great.
Nah, dude, this is total 80s kids cheese that we would have watched a billion times.
And I did. I 100% did. And what's crazy is there was a sequel of this movie where like he gets brought into the real, like the modern era, that old trope.
The Masters of the Universe approach.
Yeah, that old trope where it's like, let's bring this guy into the modern era.
Yeah.
And it sucked ass, but he would like go to a zoo and like, you know, talk to those animals. But dude, this movie...
That one sounds sweet.
The epic adventure of a new kind of hero, the Beastmaster. Born with the courage of an eagle, the strength of a black tiger, and the power of a god.
Well, Matt, I'm not going to lie. The Beastmaster sounds oddly pornographic to me. How does he, just because he can control animals?
He controls beasts.
That's what I'm saying. Animals are beasts.
He's the master of beasts.
Yeah, so he's the master of these animals.
He's a master beaster.
Okay.
But all kinds of ones. He talks to them. He controls them. They're like his allies. He's not like, you know, he's not like a tyrant.
Well, Matt, when he controls them, they have no choice but to be his allies. Basically, he's a slave master, it sounds like.
They want to help him.
Did PETA get involved with this film?
They're on his side.
Are you sure?
I am.
Or do they have no choice but to be on his side?
There's a lot of sacrificing.
We're going to have to watch this. This is a very political film.
There's a lot of sacrificing going on. I don't remember this lady on the cover. My mom probably edited her out. But
you probably missed
we
it.
got
It was an all-male cast.
Yeah.
It was Glenn Ross. You don't even know what the hell you saw.
But I do remember loving this movie, and I was sad that the VSU I missed out on. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, maybe this is my chance. But I don't know. Any Beastmaster fans out there? Actually, I don't want to know.
Sure.
Lindsay, don't tell me.
No, there are some people here that are saying it's amazing, and it's Oscar said it's an 80s staple.
There we go. I give him a round of applause.
Adam Schofield said the ferrets steal the show.
I give him a round of applause.
As they do.
You
Listen,
don't really
I'll say
see
this.
ferrets in movies that often.
I'll say this. I work with a woman who, when she found out about our channel, right, I was trying to explain it. Because, most people are just like, oh, movies. And I'll start bringing up Sinners or, something modern. And I try to explain to them, no. And this woman I work, she said, he means movies like Beastmaster. She actually said this. So I know it's a thing, man. I never saw it, but I'm aware of it. I remember it existing.
You do mean movies like Beastmaster.
Oh, yeah.
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 Like Beastmaster. What a cool cover, too. Isn't that great?
Getting beastie.
I always liked covers like this.
Yeah.
When I was younger, when they had like a guy and a lady like that, I don't know. Something about it was like.
It's like it's like a fantasy novel. Yeah, it's hot. You're right. It's hot. I don't remember that lady at all, but I'm turned on.
He's glistening.
He's glistening.
Glistening.
All right, who's picking this up? Let us know.
Kind of like Chevy Chase on the cover of the original Vacation.
That's actually what I was thinking about.
Oh, dude, it is kind of like that.
We watched that on repeat.
It is kind of like that. So there's that. And then let's look at 2 quick Steelbook reissues. We got Vampires. John Carpenter's Vampires, which I haven't seen this movie, but I will say I kind of like... The front is I wish James Woods was a little bit more prominent. I think that vampire looks cool. On the back, this lady laying down with the vampire like finger going in her mouth. I think that looks pretty gruesome. I think that looks pretty cool. Well, it's part of this person on the front, right? It's like it's like traveling over to the back.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, James Woods or his people probably wouldn't agree to use his likeness.
Okay.
On the Steelbook.
That's a shame.
I'd imagine. I don't know. Or maybe what are you suggesting? Screen Factory is like, no James Woods.
I don't know. But I would like to see more of him in general, but on the cover.
Yeah.
So there's that one. And then we got the Howling. A little different.
What the fuck's going on here?
A little different. But yeah, this is the Howling that they've obviously already put out in 4K. Now here's a Steelbook for you if you're into that kind of thing. You into that?
What?
You into that sort of thing?
I mean,
the Howling.
Are we talking about the? I think I've seen the Howling. This
Didn't
cover
we watch
is
that
not.
at Halloween movie night?
We did.
Is that the movie we watched?
No one can remember because they can't tell from the cover.
No, I know it's Joe Dante's Howling. I'm being funny, but I'm like, and what? This is nothing at all like the movie. Is it a remake, Matt?
I don't know what the smiley faces are.
I don't know what anything is.
But I don't know. So I'm a little puzzled, but
none of your business. Just said, is that the right Howling?
That's what I was getting at. Is the like,
it's the new Howling.
I think I've seen the Howling. Yeah, like what the wow.
I don't know. Well, that's your Scream Factory update.
I'm speechless. That dude, when we do our yearly roundup, we got to come back to this one.
Okay,
I have to think on this one.
All right.
What is going on, man?
So let's see. Oh, really quick. Sorry, we're not done yet. Shout select. I almost forgot. Let's do two quick shout selects. Boom. You ready? Snowden and Spotlight. Another Oliver Stone. Every month.
Dude, all Oliver Stone movies are going to go. What are we missing? What do we need now?
Dude, it's like every month it's a new Oliver Stone movie.
And I'm for it. What
are we
I
missing?
actually kind of like how they all have the slips so they could be consistent as they go.
How about Spotlight? Fan of Spotlight?
I didn't like that movie at all.
I know.
Why are you trying to, I'm a little testy today, man. Why are you trying to rev me up? I didn't like that movie.
Dude, they're giving you the 10th anniversary edition on the top. Like, this is like some seminal historical landmark. I mean, I thought it was okay. I thought it was kind of boring.
I keep going, man. I don't want to do it.
I just wanted to make sure people knew what Shout Select's up to.
Nothing.
I'm still waiting.
Spotlight.
I'm still waiting for Throw Mama from the Train.
Please, anything, but maybe if Oliver Stone directed it.
Yeah, whatever Oliver Stone directed, obviously is getting put up here. Dude, that one, the documentary for Snowden, I really liked. I've never seen this movie.
Too. I never saw this, but I saw that documentary. Kicks ass.
Yeah, what's that called?
CITIZENFOUR.
Something like that. That documentary is really good.
Yeah, that documentary was dope. And I know it basically, I think they based it.
It's probably like a beat for beat
for this.
Yeah.
And dude, why am I drawing a blank on it? Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yes,
he's reliable. I'm a fan of his, but never caught it.
So the next title I want to share is the offshoot of Vinegar Syndrome, which I do not know how to say this name, and I'm going to hope that you know how to say it. I believe you own what's the title with Jack Nicholson that you bought from this company? It's like a Western.
Going south.
What's the company name?
Cinematography.
That's it. Cinematography.
We'll practice. Cinematography.
I'm assuming it looks like cinematography, but it's spelled with an E instead of a Y.
Yeah, just work on it. It's cinematography. Good.
Did I get it? Cinematography.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Lindsay, you try.
Oh, no, you don't want to hear me try. I can't do anything like that.
But also the E's got like one of those like little, like accent marks over top. Like
that's over the exit about. That's where you
I feel like I'm a minion. I feel like I'm a minion from friggin' Despicable Me.
Cinema banana.
Yeah. But do you know what they're putting out, Russ? Have you seen this? You seen this thing?
I haven't actually.
Gang related.
Oh, I did, but it's Blu-ray, isn't it?
It's Blu-ray, all right.
Yeah, I know. They did this with Red Rock West also, which made me angry because I want that on 4K. I'd love to get this on 4K. Going back to the Howling, I don't know who that is on the cover. It looks like Tupac, but he had that cancer that Ebert had where he got to remove part of his face.
What's that where you get all that, what's it, Lindsay, the producer? Buccal fat?
Buccal fat
reduction?
Yeah, but even stranger, is that John Belushi now? I don't know what the fuck is going on with Jim's face on that. That's like, he looks like Two-Face. One side of his face is something completely different than the other, but both sides are not Jim Belushi.
It's a nice oil painting of Jim,
I guess. That's right. This is like the Salvador Dali gang cover.
And
it's strange, dude. So strange.
Also starring James Earl Jones.
Yep.
Rest in peace to James Earl Jones one more time, but it is starring him. And you're right, but take a look at the inside of this bad boy. Look at nice.
Should I get it?
Dude, that looks like... Dude, you just dissed Blu-ray. How you going to diss Blu-ray? Blu-ray's still alive and well. But look at this thing.
Hey,
it looks
man.
nice.
Hey, even 4K kings get the blues, man.
They sure do. That's a good quote. But so this is... the thing I wanted to say was that despite it, the Blu-ray 4K, maybe the studio's holding out for a 4K. I don't know. This company, Vinegar Syndrome was great packaging, period. But the stuff that I've seen come from Cinematography looks great. It looks great. And when I saw that it was a media book, I was like, that doesn't look like a media book. But then when it slides out, what a great media book idea to put a case over your... my media books are just straight up. You open them, it's the damn book.
I showed you that, remember?
You did.
South one, and it had the same thing, like that Bible chapter holder.
Dude, it's badass. And here's another picture of it being held up. Looks really nice.
I like that better than the slip.
Yeah, dude, it looks really good. I took a look at this trailer because it's been a while since I've seen this movie.
Saw it?
I have. I'm more of a...
What? I didn't think you saw gang related.
I'm more of a gridlocked guy.
I was about to say, you're pretty strong on Tupac's filmography. I am. Dude. You have at least half of them watched.
Dude, I obviously love Juice, and I really like Gridlocked. You like Gridlocked?
Yeah. Honestly, I think gang related might be a little better. I love Gridlocked's idea, the execution. I just think it needed more funding or something. It just felt, it didn't feel cinematic enough. It felt very indie, felt very 90s, which is awesome. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I think this one, which I believe was dumped to video, as Gridlocked was as well, feels more like a movie.
Okay. Maybe it's the Tim Roth energy versus the Jim Belushi.
Honestly, they're equal in my eyes. Yeah. But that's my only sort of separation of the two, is that this feels more like a traditional movie. Gridlocked felt more 90s indie, Sure. And for me, it was very jarring because I was such a sort of Tupac fanboy.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, it's coming out September 30th. It's coming out in a media book, stacked with features, 4K restoration from the original camera negative, but they're putting it on a blue, which is interesting.
Same thing they did with Red Rock West.
It's interesting. New commentary from the director and executive producer, 4 new interviews. The director, the executive producer, the co-president of Orion Pictures, and the executive of music of Orion Pictures is on here talking, and a lot more.
Dude, the soundtrack's badass.
Dude, this is a really nice looking set, and I feel like with that restoration, even if the company puts this out on Blu-ray, this is the package to get. This is it.
Oh, dude. And what's funny? To this day, Red Rock West has not gotten a 4K from them.
Yeah.
And that's what's making me like, should I get this? Because if it never gets a 4K, I'm going to be angry. But it's a 4K transfer.
It's going to be great.
So, I mean, I'm going to have to wait. I'm going to have to wait again.
It's going to be great.
Dude, let me point out, that soundtrack, the gang-related,
yeah,
especially since I'm wearing this shirt,
yes,
West Coast stuff, fucking unsung, underrated. It was one of Death Row's last, like, releases.
Gotcha.
Before they really fell. Dude, yeah. And strong movie. What are your thoughts on the movie? I didn't know you saw it.
I did. It's been a really long time, honestly, so I can't speak to it in too much detail, but I did like the concept of it.
I know, and we can't really talk about what happens in it because there's a big reveal to the plot. And I thought that was clever. I thought that was a clever thing. Like, we've seen plenty of movies about, you know, corrupt cops who get caught up or investigated by feds. I think the way this one played out was pretty interesting in that, whoops, you pinned it on the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Like, and that's all. You would have gotten away with everything, but this one little minor inconvenience is going to screw you.
I know. And
I like, and it keeps unfolding, and it's like
the trailer we played's muted, but there's the part, and I always remember where Jim Belushi is like, we got to find the killer. And Tupac's like, we're the killer. You know, he's like, we're the killer. It's us. Like, I always remember that part. It was like, that's great. So there's that. I wanted to share that with you in the audience, Russ. Hope everyone appreciates that from cinematography. Cinematography. Let's get a phonetic spelling in the chat.
It's cinematoga hyperbolic syllabalistic.
Let's talk A24 really quick. Got a couple other before we jump into a roast or toast. We got a nice roast or toast tonight to share with the audience. We got a couple more just random ones. Let's just throw a couple random things at the wall and see what sticks tonight.
Let's do that.
So A24, they've rumored this, and they haven't shown any pictures of it yet. This might interest you, or it might piss you off. I'm not sure, because I don't know if you've started buying any of these yet.
Is it Mrs. Doubtfire?
Not yet. They have rumored to be putting out a trilogy box set of Ty West's X trilogy.
Good.
Now, I didn't know, because I know you just watched these and you're a fan of them. I didn't know if you started buying them, because they have been. Some of these, if not all, have been released in 4K already.
I haven't seen Maxine yet.
Okay.
I kept putting it off, and I was so confused where to start when it comes to physical media, because I would definitely pick up X and Pearl, so I'm assuming I'll enjoy Maxine, at least to some degree.
Yes.
When it comes to a box set trilogy, the first two are so strong. Even if I don't like Maxine or it doesn't live up to the first two, I would still buy the box.
I haven't seen these yet. I was very interested to do so, and after your review, I want to see them even more. But I have seen a few movies with Mia Goth, and I will say, beyond the fact that she's sort of like intriguing, she's a very good actress. The things I've seen her in, I've been very like, wow.
Dude, there's a scene in Pearl. It's going to blow you away with her acting, then. There's this whole scene in Pearl. It goes on for minutes, and it's just her in the scene. Like, and she goes from damn near every emotion you can imagine, realistically, like with what she's saying. And it doesn't cut. It's just her the whole time. Yeah, she's the real deal.
I saw her in Brandon Cronenberg's follow-up to Possessor Infinity Pool. And I was okay. I was kind of lukewarm on that, but her in it, she was the best thing in it.
We have a viewer who recommended Infinity Pool to me, and I'm actually going to watch that soon.
It's cool.
Is it? Yeah,
it's cool.
I'm interested.
I like Possessor more. It's cool, but she is great in it.
Yeah, and I think that was one of the reasons they recommended it to me, was because of her.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to check that out. And you know what? You said it's a rumor with A24. It's not confirmed.
You can already, I think, on their digital, they have like an app, and on their site, I think you can stream all of these in 4K. But there was a rumor that they're going to be putting them out in a physical media trilogy also.
I'm trying to say, maybe I should hold off and wait to watch Maxine until that happens. But if it's a rumor, I don't know if I should wait.
Yeah, it's reliable.
Yeah. Either way, I'm going to pick it up. I could hate Maxine, and X and Pearl are that strong.
Yeah.
Oh, A24, what are their prices like?
Not bad.
Not bad?
Not bad.
Okay.
Here's another one from A24 that's been announced that you might also be interested in. The 4K of their recent release, Eddington.
Matt knows Matt knows
I'm setting you up.
I watched this.
I'm setting you up for failure.
I told you, dude. Just throw up whatever I texted you.
I know you did.
You didn't do that.
I didn't. I just saw this and I was like, I gotta throw this. I didn't know if you were gonna speak on the fact that you watched this, give your thoughts at all. But this is coming out, and this is A24. It is 4K.
Man.
So now you're gonna buy it. Now you're gonna buy it after all that shit you talked about the ending. About the ending.
Yeah. Be honest. What did I say about it? Here, I'm gonna let you because I basically we talked before we started recording about it again. You surmise my thoughts. What did I basically say?
I'll include some of mine and then I'll tack it on into what your thoughts were. So I'm a fan so far of Hereditary. Midsommar, I was okay with. I did not see Beau is Afraid because of the length. When I saw Eddington, I thought, wow, this movie looks tense. This looks interesting. Joaquin Phoenix looks like he's firing on all cylinders. I really like Pedro Pascal, despite the fact that he's in everything. And I know a lot of people are over him at this point. I haven't seen a single thing that he's done where I was like, this guy sucks. Or this movie, this wasn't his best. Every time I see him show up, I'm like, okay, he's giving it he's giving it like a fair shake. And the trailer, I was very intrigued by. I did not watch this or Beau is Afraid due to the runtime specifically because they're damn near, Beau is Afraid is like 3 hours plus or at least close. This one I know is long as well. Just haven't had that opportunity to sit down and dive into a 2 hour, 45-minute movie.
It's not that. It's only like 220, dude.
Oh, I thought it was more.
No, trust me, that's the same reason I didn't watch Beau is Afraid and I watched this. It's like 215, I believe.
We'll have to look at that. I thought it was way more. But anyway,
I saw it.
What you told, I don't believe you. What you told me sort of solidified what I was thinking about when I saw the trailer was, yes, it is tense. Yes, Joaquin Phoenix is good. Yes, Pedro Pascal. Yes, the way they sort of address the whole sort of concept of what this movie is about is right on point. It's, all of that good stuff. But then when you started saying it kind of goes the Ari Aster route at the end where it starts to become a little bit vague, it starts to become a little bit more metaphorical, that's where I'm a little bit on the fence because that's where I feel like most of his stuff ends up going. And although I think Hereditary is worth the price of admission alone to see Toni Collette kill it, I don't know about Midsommar and even Beau is Afraid. I don't know if I'm ready for some kind of like 3 hour metaphorical journey.
This isn't Beau is Afraid in length, I promise you. This is probably the same length as Hereditary, which I don't recall.
I'm going to look it up right now. I'm going to look
you
this
do
up.
that.
I'm going to look you up. You talk now.
God damn it. We came here to fight.
I'm ready to fight.
We're just like the characters in Eddington. We can't get along. This modern world sucks.
2 hours, 25.
Was?
Eddington.
Yeah. Which I said.
You said 15.
2:45.
No, he said 20, and you said 45.
All right, I said 3 hours. You're right.
There and watch like 10 minutes worth of credits in a modern. Come on.
That's true. Maybe with the credits, it's like 2:05.
I'm with you though. Beau is Afraid. Beau is Afraid was like 3 hours though, wasn't it?
It's long. Let me look that up.
And I'm the same. That's why I stayed away from that one. If we're gonna talk about Aster, I'm with you. Toni Collette is incredible in Hereditary. She saves the whole movie, in my opinion. I didn't really like the ending of Hereditary. I just did not like it. I like Midsommar. I think Midsommar is his best movie easily. And the reason why I think that is because out of all of them I've seen so far, that has the most consistent tone from beginning to end where he sticks to it. Okay. Hereditary did not stick to it. Eddington did not stick to it. Now, here's what's crazy. For about the hour and 45 minutes, the first, like the majority of Eddington.
2 hours and 20 minutes of it before you got to the last half hour.
Yeah, before I got to hour 6.
2:59 is Beau is Afraid, by the way.
Thank you. So, the majority of Eddington, dude, I loved it. I was laughing. I wasn't expecting it to be as funny as it was. I thought it was funny. I described it to you as, dude, it's going in a way almost as if it's 3 Billboards mixed with No Country for Old Men.
I like that.
I'm not saying it's at the level of No Country for Old Men, but I could see almost in an aspirational way that's what this is along the lines of. Loved it. Pascal, I don't care about him. I'm tired of hearing about him, but I don't watch anything he's in, so it didn't offend me. He's good in it. And everybody in this film is getting roasted. Any modern political take, just how we all are as a society today, this film is taking the piss out of. You know what I mean? And I loved it. I loved it. Then it has a showdown, right? And there's an extra half hour at the end that, as you said, or as I described to you, goes down this. It's not entirely dreamlike. It's not Midsommar level of metaphor and all that. But it just, to me, it worked so straightforward, and then it really tried to like. I can't go on without spoiling it.
Don't do that.
You know
but
I
I hear
mean?
you. I think people get it.
Yeah, it really weighed it down, and it bothered me because I had such a blast with it up until the last 20 minutes, which, to your point, felt like 3 hours.
Yeah, I got you.
Know? I don't know.
Any people out there seeing Eddington, Lindsay? Any fans of Eddington? Does anyone feel the same way?
Yeah, and someone said it's in their top 5 this year. Let me scroll back up.
Okay.
And I can, dude, it's funny. I would
cringe
rewatch
porn.
it, but probably stop it.
I was going to say, do you think you would like it more on a rewatch, or you're just that steadfast on this did not land? It's
it wouldn't improve. It'd probably actually get worse because I knew what it was doing. That was the worst part of it. I knew what it was doing. I knew what this message was. And then the whole point of it was like, if you're going to make this message vague, and I already picked up on it, I can only imagine like a casual viewer watching this, either A, not connecting the dots of the message, or B, being turned off by it because everything that came before was just completely different in tone. You know what I mean? It just, like I told you, it felt like in the last 20 minutes, he remembered, wait, I'm the guy who made Midsummer, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not like the worst thing I've ever seen. It just, like Hereditary to me, felt like a cop-out. It felt like, and I'm going to anger some people now. I said, it's like he's the new Rob Zombie to me, where it's like, you have these cool tendencies, you have these cool ideas, but you keep relying back, in Rob Zombie's case, he keeps relying back on white trash, you know, that kind of element. And I feel like Aster tries to keep holding back into, you know, vague, surreal. I don't know. Maybe that's just how I saw it. And this one was frustrating because I thoroughly enjoyed the majority of the movie. Man.
Yeah. Okay. I'm open to checking it out. I was interested in seeing it based on the trailer. Like everyone basically that's involved.
It's worth a watch at the very least.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to see it come up on top 5. I give it credit for even just touching on some of these issues where a lot of our, you know, modern content, art, whatever you want to call it, won't even come close to touching some of this stuff.
Yeah.
And I appreciated it for that.
What do you give it out of 5 stars?
3.5.
3.5. Okay.
Because, honestly, because it's so strong. I enjoyed so much of it, but I absolutely hated the last 20 minutes or so.
All right. Well, the next time I've got, 3 hours and 10 minutes free, I'll check it out. Anyone else in the Eddington chat there, Lindsay?
Yeah, Brown Bunny just entered the chat. They
Brown
said,
Bunny, what's up, Brown Bunny?
Loved Eddington. It's unseen horror of the billionaire class disintegrating society as we know it.
And that's where the end of it really starts to turn into Ari Aster. It's like I knew what they were doing, and oh man, it could have been, in my opinion, it could have been interweaved into the story a little bit more. It kind of pops up in the beginning and then comes back in the end. Even when it popped up in the beginning, it's just like I know. I get what you're gonna do with this. And
Gotcha.
it was just like I didn't need 20 minutes of it. I don't know, man. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, overall, I recommend it. I was just let down by the ending.
How do you feel about a steelbook of this?
I don't see any movie here. Do you? What is it?
It's the Toxic Avenger,
I'm
the
not
unrated
I'm
cut.
not watching this.
I wasn't sure if you
acknowledging it. No.
not even acknowledging.
No, this is not the Toxic Avenger.
Dead air.
Do you have interest in this? Be
I
honest.
don't. I'm
listen,
provoking you.
Listen, yeah, you totally fucking are. Yeah, dude, no. The Toxic Avenger is beloved to me since a child. You can't replicate.
Pleasantly surprised.
Yep.
Well, here, let me say this. I know you're not with it.
I won't be. And listen,
and I
I'm
respect
closed-minded
that.
to it.
I respect that.
I will admit, listen, this is why I won't do it. I will hate it, guys. I know I will be closed-minded to it, so why do it?
I respect
and
that.
for everyone else, have at it. Enjoy it. I won't.
Is this like the Terminator here with his eye? I do respect that because I am that way with so many things, and I can appreciate what you're saying. You can't even see past it for what it is, or don't even want to, or don't even care. I will say, because I don't have any nostalgia for the Toxic Avenger, those comments about it being good, etc., that's all I've really seen. I haven't seen anyone, maybe from the more staunch fan base that you're a part of, say this is trash, but I've seen positive things. I will say, based on the trailer I saw, I was not expecting this to be good at all. I thought the trailer looked dumb.
You can't tell with
it's hard.
You can't tell with trauma movies or a movie that's remaking a trauma movie. Yeah, dude, my bias is to. I'll say this: I feel the same way about the Naked Gun remake. Okay.
Yep.
Anyone out there who supports this and enjoys this, I think one of two things. I think one, they're starved for things like this. They're starved for entertainment like this. Okay. And then two, I believe that two, I want to support it. I want more of these things made. So I'm on all of your side, but just me personally, I have to sit this battle out.
Yeah.
I'm not, because if I jump in, it's going to anger me. I have that much of a connect. I love the original. All right. But I'm rooting for it. And if it is as good as everyone says, man, I'm glad, I'm happy, but let's get more made, supported, et cetera, et cetera. I got to be on the bench for this one though, team. I'm sorry.
I hear you, Russ, and I appreciate that. And the last thing I want to show before we dive into our roaster toast is I'm going to give just a quick public service announcement about this. And this is the Crocodile Dundee Encore Cut, where you can rediscover the legend in 4K. And it is already been released internationally, but there is a version of this coming to the United States in like October. But there's no art for that yet, but this is sort of what it looks like. This, alligator skin box, whatever. Here's what I'm going to say. Don't buy this. Don't support this. Don't look at this. Don't even acknowledge that this exists. And this right here is an abomination of physical media. This goes against everything that physical media stands for, which is having what you remember, having what you love in a physical, intangible format that cannot be tainted or touched. We have talked several times about streaming and how the historical record will be rewritten. You're going to get messages up front that say this or that. Things are going to be edited. Daryl Hannah's ass is going to be covered by fake CGI hair and splash. When is enough enough? But now they're doing it for films and putting those versions on physical media. If Splash, I'm going to go back to Splash for a second. If they put that version out on 4K, because that's never been out on physical media in 4K at this point. If they put the edited encore cut in physical media, I will be just as angry. This is an abomination. Do not buy this. Do not support this. And I will say what I really like is every store I've gone to see this thing, it's all got 1 star out of like 100. Or however many stars you can give something. 5, 10, thousands, 1 star. And for good reason. Do not edit films that we love. I don't care what your beliefs are. I don't care the reasons behind editing it. I don't care if you're for it, against it, whatever it is. You should not be for editing and censoring physical media. Do not buy Crocodile Dundee, the Encore Cut. Send Paul Hogan's old ass a message. Let him and Kozlowski know we don't want this. Give me the original Legend in 4K. I love Crocodile Dundee. This is pissing me off. Do not buy this. That's all I got. Let's move on to Roaster Toasts.
I would like to add, make sure you sign Matt's petition to get Song of the South released on 4K.
In its full uncut version.
He does not want it changed or altered in any way. He wants... No. I completely agree with you, Matt. I completely agree with you. The day something like this hits a movie I care about, I'm going to feel just like you. If they did that to, I don't know, My So-Called Life box set, I would be up in arms, ready to riot. You have no idea.
Let's not make this the norm.
Exactly.
That's my point. Like I said, I'm not going to dive into the reasons why someone may or may not even want to change a movie and put it out. That is besides the point. The point is that we should not be altering art, history, and saying, here's the version you should have gotten. Here's the version we always wanted to have. Like, do you remember when Beastie Boys did that on their like tracks and they like changed the cussing on some of it and like because they were not happy with some of like the words they used or whatever? That was a long time ago. I remember that. And I was like, why would you do that?
No.
I'm
I honestly
already
don't remember that.
I'm already, you know, my mom, shout out to you. You're already buying me the explicit CDs and tapes at Walmart that already censor the profanity so I could hear the cleanest version possible. I don't need artists to go back and change the historical record.
That's hilarious. I didn't know the Beastie Boys did that
Yes.
at all.
I think it might have been on License to Ill.
No. If anything, I'd say it wouldn't be that one because they don't
Ill
know
communication.
that. Maybe that.
What's the one with the
License
plane
to
going into the
Ill.
building?
License to the plane going into the building?
Yeah, you know, against the wall. The one
Against
that's
the
like,
wall?
isn't that it?
There's one with a plane on it. That's a drawing. That's
I thought it was
License
like
to Ill.
crashing into something.
Nah, dude.
Just on it?
That's just a fantasy of yours.
That's my fantasy.
No, but that's License to Ill, but Def Jam owns that. I believe out of all their stuff, they
I'm
don't
pretty
own
sure that got edited.
Our audience is loving this
They are.
conversation.
They're like, oh man, I can't wait to comment the hell
I
out
forget
of
what
this.
your point was now. I'm just thinking about the Beastie Boys.
Exactly. Don't edit. Don't censor. If we don't like, we don't listen. If we don't like, we boycott.
Yes.
If we don't like something, we don't buy. That's it, period.
Yes.
We don't change things and then say, here's this encore cut. Let's watch it again as it was always meant to be. Fuck you.
And we need to remain steadfast on this, if I'm being honest, because it shouldn't have happened in streaming to begin with.
No.
But that shit's been normalized in streaming. Do not normalize it here.
Absolutely
the little
not.
bit of power we have with keeping this little niche community alive, we will drop it in a heartbeat if you start censoring shit. There is no point.
No. It's like burning books or something.
Yeah.
Like that's not what we want. As
No.
the
I've never
wise
burned a book in my life, Matt.
as the wise Reverend Shaw said from Footloose,
What did he say?
the evil's not in the books. It's in here. It's in your heart.
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
That was real, man.
It's not in here. It's in your heart. And that's when he learned a valuable lesson that I should let the kids have the dance. That was his aha moment. And the people that made Crocodile Dundee Encore Cut, they missed their aha moment.
Hey.
We're not buying it.
This is Footloose all over again.
All over again.
Yeah, and we're going to go dance in a barn as soon as we leave this live stream. Matt, you and I, just aggressively, we're going to battle dance each other in a barn.
Let's go. And that's a perfect segue to go over to our friend Jason in Australia.
Why? Does he battle dance in barns?
He also hates the Encore Cut, and I'm sure he's with us on our side here for our tirade here. But he is the one that sent us his collection to take a look at live on stream.
Well, we're riled up after our anti-censorship rant.
4K Kings, Peddlers Row, unit number 234. That's where we live. That's where we're at.
That's where you send Russ his copy of Life Force from Imprint.
Down below, 4kkingsyt@gmail.com. Send us your collections for roasting. Any other comments, any notes, say hi. That's where we're at. We'll respond. We're pretty good at responding.
Yeah.
Not bad. So let's go over to Jason. Jason, who also, another quick plug from Jason here, wearing his 4K Kings merch, which we love. Jason, there he is.
Dapper.
Looking dapper. Jason in front of a really nice looking collection here, which I will say,
I don't know what's sexier, the collection or you in that shirt.
dude, and being from Australia, look what's behind him.
Reservoir Dogs?
Nothing but Imprint titles on that show.
Oh, yes, you are correct.
You got, look at them all. You got the Warriors cigarette box.
Yeah.
You got all, man, he is an Imprint fan. Okay, Jason.
Damn.
And he's looking good in that
I guess
shirt
he
too.
answered our question from earlier about, like, if you live there, what's it like? I mean, maybe they issue you just get them in the mail there.
They're living good.
Yeah.
It's like what's like Columbia House for Imprint. You just like get 10 for free, but then you only pay a penny for the next one.
Yeah, they're handed out by the government in Australia.
All right, so let's see what Jason's got on his shelf. Jason, thanks for sending this to us. Here we go. Let's dive in. Let's look at the first. Here he is. This is his shelf. He's not standing there anymore.
He's gone.
He's gone. Look at that. Lots of Imprint. God damn, nearly everything. Jason, if you're in the chat, let us know. Do you buy everything Imprint has, or is Russ right where they just send these in the mail?
Or Jason, do you work for Imprint and this has been a covert operation to get more eyes on your business endeavors?
Jason, are you broke? Do you have any money left after spending everything you got here?
Jason, have you heard of a company outside of Imprint?
All right, let me see if I've only got a handful myself, but I do see that he's got my Fire in the Sky. I do own Fire in the Sky from Imprint.
That's nice.
Now, you know what else he's got, Russ?
What has he got there?
It's gonna be a little blurry. Can you point it out?
Oh,
What is it?
is it?
It's regarding
Regarding
It's regarding Henry. Of course he's got it.
Of course he's got it because he's a completist, not because it's a great movie.
He loves it.
No, zoom back in. I bet those spines are in order by number.
This is really nice.
They certainly are in order by number.
So he is a compulsive person. He doesn't want Regarding Henry on his shelf. He needs it.
He needs it. And we all need it. Jason, tell us that you not only want, but need Regarding Henry to complete this and to complete your life.
Matt, this is an Imprint commercial. I don't even believe Jason exists. This is AI.
This was my attempt at getting one of them pumpkins sent to us for free. Come on, Imprint. Hand it over.
Jason's for sure going to have a pumpkin.
Yeah, Jason's going to have like 5 of them. He can send one of them to us.
Jason already pre-ordered 3. Let's see. What else we got here from Jason? We've got a lot of Imprint stuff, obviously. The Walter Hill collection. He's got Film Noirs, Hammer Horror. Dude, he's got a lot. I
wanted that Barfly edition from Imprint.
It also looks really nice, all lined up the way all the editions are. I think it looks great.
This might sound trivial, but the white shelves, I feel like, really set everything off.
Oh.
I kind of like it. I feel like you don't see the white shelves that much.
That's a good point. Yeah, they do have some
toasted.
There's one toast for you. We haven't roasted you yet.
Jason, you've been toasted.
I mean, what is there to roast? This is like gorgeous.
We're going to find something.
Jason, when you get complimented, I bet you've heard that a million times. They're just trying to think of something. I like your white shelves. Take it back. It was a roast.
And I will say the white boxes do look nice on the white shelves. The black boxes and the colorful boxes, a nice contrast. Now, I hope we get a picture of this, but what I'm going to say is what I do see is he's got steelbooks attached to his shelving. I see a lot of people do that where they magnetize. They like put the magnets on the wall and they magnetize their steelbooks.
I see.
Yep, we got that going.
That's insane.
It looks like we've got some...
First Blood.
We've got the Rambo collection here.
That's the Adinihi edition.
That is the Everything Blue edition from Zavi. Adini, if you're in the chat, baby, there we go. Let's see, we got Backdraft. We got Edge of Tomorrow. What's that cool looking box? I've never seen that one. That kicks ass right there with Tom Cruise and the whole like exoskeleton. We got Late Night with the Devil. We got the 101 edition of Memento. Solid.
We've got Whores.
Whores?
Oh, I'm sorry. Whore, the Ken Russell movie.
Where is... Oh, there it is.
But also, dude, I got some whores waiting upstairs. We got to wrap this up.
As a kid, I'd always see that in the TV guide, and I'd be like, ooh, what's this all about? Never got a chance. It was always on at the wrong time.
And your mom, Denise, was like, no.
I know. I'm assuming
no
it's...
whore for you.
It sounds like it's pornographic, but I'm sure it's not. Is it? Does anyone...
It's classy.
Okay, it's classy. Whore.
Ken Russell's crazy, dude.
Classic whore. All right, so then we got... Let's see. Let's. Can we zoom up a little bit down here? Let's take a look. We got a lot of other editions outside of the old Imprint.
Matt, how do you feel about modern Pennywise? Should that be Tim Curry?
You know what? That should be Tim Curry. Roasted.
We're so cruel. We're so cruel.
Damn, he's even got that massive Imprint Dune set. Isn't this the one where there's like sand in it? Where you can like move it and like sand goes up and down? I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Maybe he's like the president of Imprint or something.
If he is, I need a pumpkin tomorrow.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a sandworm.
Secret sandworm. Oh, but awesome collection, dude. Absolutely. This is great. And it's not even over yet. This is just one shelf.
Oh, God.
Let's move over here. Okay, so here's a little bit more. Here's his Blu-ray player, or his television with his blue. Looks like he's got some LEDs backlit, looking good.
Yeah.
I don't know if these shelves are metal or if he's actually magnetized these to there, but that looks really great.
He's got gravity on one, it looks like.
He's got the film vault series up top.
Dude, look at the film vault.
What a showboat.
Showboating. He's got Midsummer's Director's Cut. Look, another tie back in here from A24. They're like book edition.
Man.
He's got
pick that up?
everything.
What?
Did you pick up Midsummer?
I said it was his best movie. I didn't say I want to rewatch
You didn't pick it up? I'm a big supporter of Florence Pugh.
No, I like Midsummer. I'm going to clarify, but no, I didn't pick that
I
up.
support her works. I think she's great. And she's in this, and she's very good in this.
I do as well.
What's
I like
that
Florence
big
Pugh.
Titanic situation, top right?
We got Titanic. Oh, is this a collector's set over here? And more Everything Blue, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz.
What's that fucked up paperback from Stephen King in the middle?
What is that? Stephen King collection? Is that
Did he sign it or something? Why you got that on display?
Is there movies in there?
Answer me, you chump.
Roasted. We've got some Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, Mad Max, Superman, all these Steelbook collections, Alien quadrilogy.
I want that Superman set. They're reissuing it. I do want that.
More Imprint. Wait a minute. Are we going left to right this way? Does he split it in two? Now you're getting in roast territory. This, for me, that's unforgivable. I need them all to be going straight down. I can't be looking for... If this is like number 100 and number 101's over here, I don't like that.
Ooh, you've offended Matt.
I don't like it. Just like Crocodile Dundee all over again. I don't like it.
Fuck them and the horse they rode in on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Great job. I can't zoom in too much more over on that side. Let's see. Maybe we'll get a better look. Here we go. Oh, look at the posters.
Yes.
Jaws, Die Hard, Reservoir. Jason, you've got a great room.
There's laser discs.
You've got a great room, Jason.
We all need to get to Australia.
Jason, can you invite us over? Maybe after we get a free pumpkin and I sell it for a plane ticket.
He's got the City of God imprint.
We got Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
We got.
I like the easels that he uses to kind of just like lean them back a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're just like
all right.
They just
perfectly
ease
just-
into that easel. It's laid back.
Jason, you're stealing
displayed.
Lindsay, the producer, away from me.
That's true.
Jesus Christ.
She's in the booth ordering tickets to Australia right now,
Sure
man.
am. I got
let's-
Matt's credit card right next to me.
let's
I'm
get
gonna
it
take
up.
for everything he's got.
We got a lot of blues now, as typical with a lot of international, or for you not international, but local stuff. I am a big hater of the ratings labels, and I'm sure you feel the same way. I'm sure you wish that wasn't cluttering up your spine. I guess, is that law? Do we have to see the rating on the goddamn spine? I love it when they put it at least on the back, on the front with a sticker that I can peel off if I want, but on the spine, come on. It's cluttering up the beauty here.
But it's for the kids, Matt. It protects the kids.
Are these like bookends? Like, why do we got Blu-rays kind of like turned it, and they're unopened?
That's
maybe
a little sus.
Hold
Look,
on.
it's in the bottom one too. It's a pattern.
They're not open.
What
though.
is this?
Maybe he hasn't watched them yet.
This man's a psychopath.
Maybe he hasn't watched them yet, and that's why they're turned in.
You think he watched? All right, let me ask you this: you think he watched every single movie in this collection?
Based on this, I'm going to say Jason definitely watched everything here.
How many times do you think he watched Regarding Henry?
At least once a season. Just like all of us that love it. We gotta watch. We gotta do a watch along of that.
Yeah.
One day when we have some.
One day when I quit.
It'll be me by myself and Lindsay in there. What else you got down here? We got the West Wing. We've got the flux capacitor edition of Back to the Future. Look how everything just comes all full circle on this show tonight.
There was a lot of kind of in references throughout. Where's his Will Smith section?
Not even planned. I bet you that comes next. And this isn't even planned. This is really something. Let's see. We got one more view here. Oh God, we got a little trophy case. Jesus,
Oh, my.
Jason. We got masks.
You know you're a boss when you have a physical media trophy case.
Trophy case with busts. Trophy case with lots of John Wick.
Man.
With the Saw. Oh my God. Is that Imprint also? That was Via Vision.
Is that Tobin Bell in the case?
I remember when this came out, I was like, oh snap, this is what I'm going to finally get. All the Saws in one place. And it's got the bear trap thing. And turns out they were only Blu-ray. I might have been a little snobbish when I saw that because, again, the price is really high. And to pay that price to only get burned later for 4Ks, I was a little cautious. But damn if that isn't a cool thing to put in a trophy case. Bravo, Jason.
Dude, he has your Walking Dead thing.
Dude, he does. He's got the Walking
wow.
Dead.
He has that head thing.
That's like one of my favorite things I've got next to the Home Alone paint can. It's the Walking Dead head jar that lights up.
Oh, does he have the blood tray for Dexter go down? Oh no.
He does.
Oh,
He
it
does. He
is.
does get the
Is that
blood
it?
slides.
The blood
yeah.
slide.
Wow, I've always wanted that.
I always wanted that too, but
I
then the
thought you
show
had
kept
that.
going.
I don't have that. You don't know me at
Oh.
all. I don't have that. I've always wanted that though.
I did too.
Dude, that's awesome.
Dude, at one point I saw it at like $80.
It was like
years
so
ago.
close.
Yeah.
It's such a cool idea. The blood slides with the discs
Yeah,
coming out.
It
It's
really
like
is.
perfect.
That is clever.
Yeah, very
Let me
clever.
ask Jason this. If you did own the Home Alone paint can edition, would it make the trophy case, or would you just like throw that shit in your cellar somewhere and fucking forget about it like most people?
It would make the trophy case. It looks like this is some sort of a balcony. Jason's got like a top floor
Like a
movie
loft
room.
situation.
Yeah, dude, this is a physical media museum.
It is. This is a loft.
I think you have to pay money to
There
get in
he is
here.
again. He's
Yeah.
back.
Thank God he's wearing our shirt, man. We should have just handed him the shirt.
Jason.
You clearly are. Yeah, dude. No false advertising there. You are a 4K king, sir.
Yeah, for real.
Jason, we're happy to have you in the audience. We're happy to know that there's such a great collector like you out there. Can't wait to see you standing next to that beautiful pumpkin that I'm sure you've already pre-ordered for Imprint. I'm assuming you're not out there, but if when you see this, when you watch this, drop us a comment. Let us know that you absolutely pre-ordered the pumpkin. Absolutely. So thank you, Jason.
He did.
You're the man. Thank you for sending us this. Anybody else out there that wants us to showcase your collection, send it to. Let's get that email, that really memorable email up one more time. 4KKingsYT@gmail.com. Don't forget the YT, or who knows where it'll go.
That's true. That's true. And we got to check in with the chat one more time, right?
Let's check in with the chat one last time before we say our goodbyes.
One last time.
Before we say our goodbyes,
one more time.
We'll roll up. We'll see.
I feel like we haven't engaged enough. We've been sitting here entertaining them, but it's silly us.
This is all
should have been engaging.
All right, hold on. It's going to take a second to update. It looks like it's stuck.
Oh, never mind.
It's back here.
So, guys, we'll see you 2 weeks. Keep an eye out for our Movies That Scarred Us segment.
Hold on. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's updating. Here we go, baby. Okay, we're back. Okay, here we go. All right, we're back. Let's see. Scott Shermer, Shout Select needs to move the titles up on their spine so they don't look like redheaded stepchildren on my shelf.
That is true. They are very colorful.
They're very, very colorful. Let's see. Charlie85, I'm hunting for Black Ninja as we speak. It looks like a must-have. Charlie85, Ninja Silent Assassin. There it is. Ninja Silent Assassin, baby. Or also known as Black Ninja on Blu-ray. This is a must-watch for any ninja fan, kung fu fan of movies that just get mismatched together, and you're like, what the hell am I even watching? Characters from one. There's literally 2 movies in one happening in this that they try to blend together that doesn't really work, but goddamn if both movies aren't entertaining.
Wait, somebody actually mentioned that in the chat. It's probably right around where you're at. It doesn't sync up with what's on the screen, but they mentioned that one character like assassinates another character from a different movie.
Hell yeah.
I was confused.
One of my favorite parts, and I even remember thinking this was dumb as a kid in this movie, is like, so after all this stuff goes on, like the main character's wife gets killed and he's going to get like revenge or whatever. And he's like, it's one of these cool things where he can just like disappear and like turns into a ninja, which I always loved. He's packing up all his shit to go to like wherever he's going to like, find this guy. Yeah. He opens up this briefcase, right? And it's like a metal case. He opens it up. And it's empty. There's nothing in it. And he starts like putting a throwing star, a knife, another throwing star, just like laying them in there, just laying them in, and it's an empty case. There's zip in there. Throwing star, all these different things. He shuts it and he picks it up and he walks away. And I'm like, bitch, don't you know all that stuff just like fell to the bottom of that case? It's like, there's nothing stayed that way. Why'd you have to like set it all up all nice and like make it look all displayed? It looked cool. But as soon as he picked it up, right to the bottom.
I watched it. I borrowed it off you 20 years ago. I was wasted when I watched it, but I remember laughing hysterically at it. And I remember I had to like get my VCR out and hook it back up to the TV because that's all you had.
There's badass ninja moments, badass classic like sound effects from those types of movies that you always like.
Yep. Google's Trial of Day said, "Where is talk radio? I'm with you. That's the Oliver Stone movie we need for Shout."
Okay.
I will buy that day one.
But the Doors never got the Shout Select routine treatment.
The Doors exists on 4K, right. But you're right, it's never had a Shout Select. And there's actually, outside of America, there's a better edition of a 4K of the Doors that included I believe it was the People Are Strange documentary that Johnny Depp narrated.
Yeah.
I am waiting for Shout to give us a proper Doors release. I would love that.
Josh W. James Earl Jones is trying to rest in peace, but he keeps getting brought up.
That was a great comment.
He does. I hope he's okay with that. I hope he's okay. Jay Donnelly says it's pronounced cinematografio. You're welcome.
That's what we said.
It's pretty close. That's what
we said.
And now this says you two could create another YouTube channel called Blu-ray Princes, dedicated to Blu-rays. Maybe one day. Favorite Tupac song? Mine is "I Don't Give an F." I'm censoring myself at the end of the stream after I dropped the F-bomb big time for Crocodile Dundee. I only got one hard F in me a show, and it was for Crocodile Dundee.
Like, I really hope Denise isn't here anymore.
Denise knows. She's like, yeah, F that guy too. She knows.
I don't have a favorite.
All around the world.
Okay, it'd be Lord Knows, or it would be I Wonder If Heaven Got a Ghetto.
Favorite song featuring Tupac? All Around the World.
Featuring Tupac?
All Around the World.
Is that the only one? That's his debut. That's the first thing he was ever on recorded that got released.
I like that
Digital
song.
Underground.
We like that song.
That wasn't really a feature. He was with Digital Underground.
Yeah. I like that song. Another movie with Tupac I've seen.
I like that song too, yeah. That's true. If you include that.
I've seen them all.
That's true. Oh my God. The only ones you have you seen? Oh, let's go through it. Juice.
Yes.
Okay. Poetic Justice.
Oh no, I did not see Poetic Justice. Okay.
Above the Rim.
Still not. Nope, didn't see that one.
But you saw Gridlocked.
Yes.
Gang related.
Yes.
And there's Bullet with Mickey Rourke.
I didn't see that. So I'm half. I'm half.
Yeah. And if you include Nothing But Trouble.
So I'm a little over half.
Wow.
Isn't Mia Goth married to Shia LaBeouf? I don't think anymore.
They were?
I don't know if they got married, but they have a kid together, right?
Something was going on.
They have a kid, I think.
Wow.
Blackadder, not I. Love Midsummer. Personally, I prefer it to Hereditary.
Me too.
There we go.
That's what I said.
And Blu-ray Bunghole said Pascal fatigue is real. I'm still not. I still don't have the fatigue. I don't personally have it.
I don't have the fatigue because I didn't watch any of the crap that he's done. I'm fatigued of the red carpet type stuff I see all the time. But I mean, just him showing up in the movies. Like I said, this is the first thing I've seen him in.
Yep.
Since that movie with Nicolas Cage.
Atlantium, just jumping on my 4K King got my 4K King sweatshirt recently. Very slick. Nice work on the sourcing. Thanks for picking that up. Awesome. Glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Blu-ray Bunghole Bo was a fantastic theater experience. Please watch it. So unique, funny, scary, everything.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we should stop looking at the comments here. This is when I started talking about Eddington.
This, I think, sums you up. This comment right here.
This comment?
What Eddington showed me is that we are all insufferable in 2020, no matter our views.
Yes, yes. That's what I loved about it.
Yes.
That's what I loved about it. Yes.
Yep, we're all insufferable.
And then the bigger point of it is that while we're all insufferable with each other, people get rich in the background. There's corporations that don't care, and they're moving forward while we
are moving backward.
Fight amongst each other. It's a tale as old as time.
Absolutely. I probably watched Toxie too late, didn't rate it, says Blackadder, not I.
And let me, the same thing with Naked Gun and Toxic Avenger. I'm on your guys' side. It's just, it's too personal to me. It's just, it's something I'm not going to. I'm admitting my closed-mindedness. You know, I'm so open-minded. I know I'm closed-minded, Matt. And but I'm on your guys' side. I want more movies in this vein to get theatrical releases to catch on. So I support them. I'm just not, like I said, from the sidelines.
I know, man, we are way over time. It is 7:20. Thanks for hanging in. We'll just do a couple of quick comments and then we'll sign off. I see a lot of people that are on my side with Crocodile Dundee. Someone said, get it off the screen. Someone said, I went and I bought the DVD instead. Damn right, buy the DVD instead. Yeah. Someone said, when Matt watches Roots, he wants to see every lashing. And now this.
You know what's an interesting one that I do believe is going to happen, that I could see happening, is if Basketball Diaries with Leonardo DiCaprio ever gets a 4K.
Yep.
I could see them taking out his dream sequence. There's a part in the movie where he's dreaming and he busts into his school with a trench coat and a gun, and admittedly you could take it out and it wouldn't probably do anything to the movie, but it's that, nah, it was in there, man. It was in there. I know it's a sick flavor, but it was in there for flavor. Leave it in. Leave it in.
You've got to see the movie in its entirety to judge whether or not you like it, don't like it, want to talk about it.
And here's the beautiful thing of it. If you watch Crocodile Dundee and you are offended by it, good. You learn that the world used to be a different way and we've changed.
Absolutely.
That's a good thing if you view it that way. What's the problem?
Totally agree. Totally agree with you. Jason Shelves, now everyone's just going to jump on the Jason bandwagon and forgot all about 4K Kings.
Yeah, he's going to start his own channel and take everyone from us.
Basically. All right, everybody. It's been a pleasure. It's been awesome. Love everybody out there. Thanks for hanging in. Even a little super late stream tonight. Really appreciate you all. We'll be back again in 2 weeks. Don't forget to tune in when we're back in 2 weeks. Like we mentioned before, we got videos coming out that are movies that scarred us for life. That's right. Best, worst movies of all time. We've got our 4K Kings merch out there. Don't forget to check that out. Pick something up, something small, something big. Support this channel. It helps us continue to grow for you all.
That's right.
We look forward to inviting people on this channel, not only people from the content creator space and from the physical media world, but maybe one of you all one day. Maybe we'll have a little meet and greet group chat, but we can't do these things without money, so hand it over. I'm just kidding. I love everyone out there. We don't need your money. Well, maybe, but we appreciate you. And Russ, I'm going to give you the last word tonight once I queue up one thing, and here we go. Have at it.
Well, man, I was thinking about it, and you know what would be a good idea for the studios, an idea that would make a lot of money in terms of getting people back in the theaters and excited about films again. We remake Village of the Damned, right? but this time it's modern kids with brain rot.
Oh.
So we're going to remake it again like what Carpenter did.